Kermit the Frog here.
Teehee love you BBG.
Lesbians, I'm here. Your favorite lesbian.
You are my favorite lesbian.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy about that. I'm not my little brother's favorite lesbian. I'm not even his second or third favorite.
What the fuck?
Kind of fucked up. His favorite's his hairdresser.
Damn.
It's like, okay, I could cut your hair though. That's a hi, Noodle.
Hello, Noodle.
Crazy thing. They're working as like is it a TA you're working as, or you're just straight up doing teaching experience? But anyway, they have a fucking homophobic year 9 class. Year 9 is like 13, 14 year olds. They've got a homophobic class of children, of teenagers. Crazy.
That is absolutely wild.
Over here being the queer person they are. Did they clock you, Noodle?
I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
You have to deal with a bunch of homophobic children.
It's okay. They're British year 9s. Or are they Welsh? The English or Welsh. Either way, they're year 9s, so they're a bit fucking... You can shut them down real quick a lot of the time. Rain Dolphin! Hi, Hisa! Self-care bundle. Hisa, my matcha today is Neapolitan. Not here, love you. Have a good stream. Have a good stream, Hisa. Do a stretch. I need to start stretching a lot more. I need to pick back yoga back up again, because I just need to be a bit more active.
Yeah, I haven't been doing my workouts this week because I honestly don't want to push myself while I'm not, getting the air as well, because, I'm not sick anymore, but I'm
You're
still
recovering.
clogged up with gunk.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so I haven't done my exercise routine in well, a full week now.
Full week. When you get back into it, take it easy.
I
said,
will.
take it sleazy. Well, that's not. Take it
No,
sleazy.
that's not the same thing.
You teach 4 homophobic year 9 classes. What is with these homophobic Welsh schools? What? Only some of your year 10s have clocked you. Crazy. Crazy. Kids these days, just some of them are wild. It's like, get off Fortnite and like, I don't know, get some empathy. Take it sleazy cries so much. Sorry. I'm just like upset at anybody ever who's watched the end of The Good Place.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch that, but I can never watch the last episode.
haven't-
Makes me sad.
I haven't seen it, but I've been spoiled on the last episode.
It's devastating. When you go with the characters
Yeah.
throughout all the seasons, the ending is very sad. I liked it a lot. It was good shit.
It seemed like good shit. I don't know. I don't know why that show just I was really enjoying it, but then it got to a point that I was just kind of like I got kind of bored. They were having the same conflicts over and
Yeah,
over, and
I liked the repetition, but I can see why you might not.
Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
I have, not the most recent season, like the last season that just came out, but I have seen What We Do in the Shadows, and that is good.
I fucking love What We Do in the Shadows. We've been binging that lately. We just got up to date.
It's good shit.
We went from the beginning of the show to being up to date.
I love that
so
for you.
Good. It's what I wanted to experience out of The Office, but The Office I like can't handle the secondhand embarrassment.
It's so outdated with like all its jokes and stuff as well. It's like, oh, racism's not funny. Neither is sexism. Neither is all the weird sexual assault that's going on.
Yeah, also when it's real people, I get so uncomfortable. But this is silly, dumb little vampires.
Yeah,
and
none of it's real.
Is goofy, and so I can't take it seriously. So thus, I don't get hit by the secondhand embarrassment as hard.
Laszlo and Nadia, my beloved.
Very rare that there's actually moments in that show that I have to be like, I can't watch this. Because it's making me embarrassed.
Making me cringe. Yeah, I love it a lot. The new season, I need to sit down and like watch it.
I've heard there's possibly like different endings, like for the last episode. Like there's alternate endings.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I heard someone talking about that on TikTok at least.
Interesting. Yeah, your break's over, you're a busy boy, so I'll catch you later. I'll see you later, Noodle. Good luck with the lesson planning. Hope your classes stop being homophobic. Crazy that like kids are out here just being little shits. There's been a lot of stuff going like people like, as much as like we're a lot more tolerable in society, people are becoming a lot less because of like just all the misinformation that people are like spreading. So I'm like, stop being stupid. Have some critical thinking.
Yeah. It's also like it's historically common for whenever change starts happening really, really fast, for there to suddenly be a very harsh group of people that go in the exact opposite direction, just out of like counterculture stuff. And while it's very frustrating and very shitty, it is like
Part of the
this
curve.
is this isn't unprecedented that stuff like this would happen. Like, it's, hate to say this, Nazi Germany, just before it became Nazi Germany, was at a like peak height for the time in being progressive.
Yeah.
And then it rocketed real hard in the opposite direction.
Hate to say it, you're not wrong.
Hate to say it.
Hate to say
Ew,
it.
ew,
Ew,
but
ew,
that
ew.
can happen.
So the response to that being ew, ew, ew from us is a little bit funny.
Yucky.
Yucky. We hate it out here like this. It's okay. There's I got faith that shit won't go completely crazy, you know?
Waste, hello.
Whoa.
I'm hoping I'll be in tip-top shape soon too.
Yeah.
We drank blood from people who were doing drugs in an alley, and now I'm a wizard.
I love that shit.
God, it's such a good show.
A very good show. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
I recommended that show to my Mima, and hubby was like, "Are you sure? There's like a lot of sexual content in that show." And I was like,
She can handle it.
"Hubby, my love, my dear, Mima loves Game of Thrones."
That's got so much sex and worse violence.
Yeah, she can handle what we do in the shadows. It's fine.
She's a grown woman. She can do it. I believe in her.
Game of Thrones was like one of her favorite shows when it was airing. She loved it.
That's really funny to me. Just imagine this like sweet old Mima just watching Game of Thrones. I have to rethink.
She also loves the Twilight series.
That's so funny to me.
She watched it with my cousins, and she just loves Twilight.
Good for her. You live your Edward Cullen dreams. Maybe she's Team Jacob. Who am I to judge? I was also Team Jacob. I like werewolves.
I didn't watch it when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to.
I watched it as like a tween. My sister was really into it, and I thought I could get really into it. So I had like begged for the books, and one of my mum's friends was like, "Yeah, I've got the books. I can lend them to you." And so I was like begging my mum every day to like get them from her. My mum was like, "Yeah, I will," and like, oh, she was busy, and I knew she wasn't. Well, it turns out they just bought them for my birthday, so they didn't want me to read them. Like, cause like I was about to get my own set and all, and then I never actually got that into them because Suzanne Collins' writing's bad. Actually.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
There was like 3 pages of Bella describing her long sleeve shirts that she was wearing. I was like, this is the most unattractive thing.
Love that.
I was wearing khaki ankle length skirt and a long sleeved t-shirt, despite being from the hot climate of the desert. I'm wearing long clothes.
It would make sense. It makes more sense if you're from the desert that you're now wearing longer clothes when you're in somewhere cold.
Yeah, this is her in the desert being like, my mom gave me a little cactus to take part of, I think it was Arizona or something, a part of Arizona with me. So I've got this little cactus. Yeah. And it's raining. No, it's raining and it's dark and it's gloomy. That's basically the Twilight books.
Places that wear long sleeves all the time in not so.
No, like you from hot, you go to cold, you wear long sleeves.
Yeah, it shouldn't upset me as much as it does whenever I see someone online from like California being like, "Yeah, I had to put on a coat today. It's like 60 degrees." I'm like, "What? You put on a coat at 60 degrees? What the fuck is wrong with you?" Hold on.
It's crazy how bodies can adjust to that.
Yeah, like it shouldn't upset me as much as it does. This is 60 degrees Fahrenheit is 15 degrees Celsius.
No, you're valid.
Someone saying, "Oh no, it's so cold. I had to put on a coat today at 15 degrees Celsius." I'm like
15 degrees. That's like, yeah, that's a bit chilly, but like,
that's like light jacket.
yeah, you put on a jacket. Maybe the only thing I'd put on a coat if it was like windy or rainy, because the wind really chills you.
Wind does make it worse. Yeah.
But like, other than that, I ain't putting on a fucking like a big ass coat. I'm gonna get sweaty. Like, if I'm out and about for like a few hours, I'll bring a coat with me, maybe. See, I don't own a coat. I own a cloak because I'm cool.
That is very cool.
I got a cool
very
cloak.
Cool to have.
But yeah, 15 degrees. That's like, yeah, that's jacket weather. But below that, then I'm getting into coat territory, depending on the weather. But coat is heavy. Where's your hi, Miss Ma'am? Is that I'm not used to being called like, I don't know, like addressed as a miss or ma'am. I think Frag called me ma'am once, and I was like, what? And Carson says it sometimes, and I'm like, Carson, stop. I'm not like that.
I've been called ma'am once in a Starbucks by someone who was probably older than me, because it was a college Starbucks and I was a freshman.
Mm-hmm. I know it's like a term of respect and stuff. Oh, sorry, Meister. Fishing isn't on today. I don't have it on. When it's on, you'll see our exclamation mark fish in the title. It's not on today. Sorry. But yeah, I know it's a very American thing to call someone sir or ma'am. Mm-hmm. Not here. Like, I'm calling the teacher sir and miss, but I'm not gonna call them ma'am.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, I always found it really weird when you see, like, especially Southern people on, like, TV shows and stuff, like, calling their parents sir and ma'am, and I'm like, that's your mum and dad. Call them mum and dad. But, like, I get...
Yeah.
It is, like, a term of respect and stuff for a lot of them.
No, it's weird.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it's definitely...
It's pretty odd. I'm glad that you just straight up were like, yeah, no. Weird. Like, I just don't understand, like, forcing your child to call you by, like, names like that.
No, I don't either. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it. It's weird. It's confusion. You won't grow in there. Your child or a child. Like, your child. You had a child and you were like, you have to call me sir or ma'am. Like, I understand, like, other children may be calling you sir or ma'am.
Yeah. It's like, it could be good to teach your child to, like, if you teach your child, yeah, we call other adults, not me, sir, ma'am, that's fine. But, like, yeah, I wouldn't say it's common.
Mm-hmm.
In the
north, right under Canada. Yeah, like, it's not. I've not really seen it as like a Northern America thing. It's very much like in media shown as a Southern thing. I also have friends that call their parents ma'am and stuff.
Yeah, that feels very deep south in
Mm-hmm.
particular. So we're talking like Alabama, Georgia, that kind of area. It wouldn't even be like it is. The U.S. is so big.
It's too big, some would say. Call your mum by your name? Now that's wild too. I ain't built like that. I'm calling my mum mum. The only time I call her by her name is like if she's not like hearing me and we're out somewhere, and I'll be like I'll just call her name to get her attention, because she'll be like, oh, it's just like 20 people. She's not gonna hear me going mum. She'll think it's someone else, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You and her don't have the best relationship. Makes sense.
That is fair. That is fair and understandable that you would not call someone. I feel like mom is just such an earned title.
Mm-hmm.
It is a term of respect in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely had a lot of frustration when don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The the woman that my dad is married to, she is lovely. I've
Mm-hmm.
appreciated her, and I've appreciated her at family gatherings and all that stuff. Very nice person. She entered my life too late to earn the title of mother, though. I didn't
Yeah.
need a mom anymore at that point. I didn't need a new one at that point. And there's a lot of people that I call mom that aren't biologically my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I have like all of my I have like mothers of friends that I've known forever that have treated me like, they've taken me in, and so I call them mom because they
Mm-hmm.
like have earned that title. It is such to me, it is such an important title, and to have it isn't like to have it, there is actions that you have to actively do
Mm-hmm.
to deserve being called that.
Like, it's not just something that you just get given. Yeah, I definitely think some mums don't necessarily deserve that. But
No. It's more than just birthing a kid. Cuz
mm-hmm.
like I
Half
like
the population can birth a kid, kind of thing. It doesn't exactly make you special for being able to do it.
mhm. And like not everyone that births a kid even wants to be called a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that surrogates being called mothers before they give birth actually really they makes them uncomfortable because they're like,
Yeah,
I'm not.
this is not
That's
my
not what's
child.
happening here. I'm birthing this kid, but this kid I'm not going to be raising. I'm not going to be caring for. Don't call me that.
Mm-hmm. I assume you've probably seen the debate where these people get their fucking knickers in a twist over the fact that this woman's using inclusive language and saying people who give birth, people who carry a child, and they're like, well, just say mothers, just say mothers. That's the, and that she uses that like, well, surrogates aren't mothers. They don't want to be called such.
No,
Some
they
people don't
don't
want to
want
be
to.
mothers. Some people don't plan to keep the baby and be a mother. Like, there's all sorts of scenarios. Does not hurt
Mhm.
you for me to use the word like birthing person who's giving birth, pregnant person, like, it doesn't take away
Yeah.
from you. Get a grip.
I feel like insisting that everyone who gives birth be called a mother actually takes away from the what the word mother means
Mm-hmm.
more, in fact, than us not doing that.
Definitely.
Because like I don't know. Because that it's a strong and important word.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For the people deserving of like that put in that do that job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
I'm trying to think how many people in my life currently I call mom. I have my biological mother. I have, and I do call her mom.
Mhm.
I'm just for context of who I'm referring to. Hubby's mom, I do call her mom. She raised my husband and she welcomed me into her
You
home.
literally married into her
Like,
family. She's your mom now.
yeah, she deserves that title. My best friend's mom, my best friend that I grew up with, I first met them when I was in 4th grade, and they like always like I went to holidays at their house.
Mhm.
Like that she gets the title. She deserves it.
Yeah.
And then like of course all my grandparents. I actually have a I'm sad that they're not up right now, but I have a collection. Coincidentally, when 2 of my grandparents passed, I inherited pieces of stained glass from them,
Mhm.
and I have uh, a piece of stained glass from every maternal figure in my life that I want to hang in the same window together someday.
That'd be so cute.
I think I'm missing one from hubby's mom. But besides that, every grandma, every person that I've called mom, I have a piece of stained glass that I've gotten from them.
That's very cute.
So I'm gonna have my mom window at some point. It'll have like little pieces of rainbows and colors.
Pulling at your mom
filtering
window is
through.
so cute.
That's what it is. It'll be from all my moms.
I love that.
Every maternal figure in my life they give me a little piece of pretty color that I get to have in my window. Make me think of them.
That's so sweet.
And hello. Happy Wednesday. How's it going?
Hope it's going good.
Stepmom entered your life when you were 3, if you can remember correctly. That is a very different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, have you heard of... Okay, I don't generally talk about drama on here.
Okay.
I try to avoid it.
I love it starting with that.
I am a catty bitch.
I love that for you.
Stream.
Me too, bestie.
Literally, I go talk to one of my best friends, and I'm just every time like, "Oh my god, did you hear the new Niji Sanji drama?" And inevitably, she's like, "No, of course I didn't."
I haven't. Do tell.
So another Niji Sanji member that left, Sunny. I don't remember what. In a dream that they were in Niji Sanji. They apparently were making a video that was supposed to be like introducing their viewers to their family.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. She was like, I don't have a dad. And they said, just pretend.
Just pretend. Go have someone RP as your dad.
That's crazy.
It'll make your viewers too sad for you to not have a dad.
Some people don't have dads. That's fine. Like, you're allowed to not have a dad.
It's not inherently... It doesn't have to inherently be sad for you to not have a father figure. It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be. Like...
We're making it sad by all this implication here.
I can't believe they don't have a dad. Like, some people don't have dads. What is wrong with you? You're just, like...
Okay. That just happened.
I think it would have caused more issues to pretend they didn't if they had, like, slipped up or something. Like...
Right.
Also,
which is why...
Did they want to pay someone to pretend to be their dad?
Yeah.
They were like, get your dad on stream, and she'd be like, well, about that.
During one like during the debut at one point they were like their new debut, they were talking about it. They were just like someone was like, "Oh, I thought you had a dad." And they were like, "Oh, well, I know why you thought that."
That's
I know
crazy.
exactly why you thought that.
That's crazy.
Oh my
Forget,
god.
bro. These like
That
like
is insane.
insane. Like I think in my head, like, oh, like going corpo would be like quite cool because like you'd have a lot of things sorted for you. You'd have a lot of like you'd have management having your back. And then I see these situations like actually you wouldn't. You'd have management saying pretend you have a dad. Like I just
Fuck. It's
yeah.
so
Fucking
fucked. It's so fucked.
fucking Enderman fucking jump scared me. Yeah, I couldn't. Like, guys, I'm too honest with y'all. Like, so the issue with becoming corpo is that like I just yap and I'd say some shit and they'd be like, you shouldn't talk about wanting to have a penis on stream. Like I don't know what you can get away with in corpo, but probably not stuff I do. It's like I don't even do bad things. I just do weird things. I like go down weird rabbit holes of like I think if I was corpo they'd be like you should stop. I don't think I'd be very good corpo because I'd get too nervous.
That is so fair.
However, it would be real cool to have like a manager just do things for me and tell me what to do. I love being told what to do. But then I also don't. If you tell me what to do and I don't like it, I'm gonna be mad at you about it. But yeah, I everything that is coming out about all these different corpos just absolutely screwing over their talent is crazy.
Yeah, it feels like we're talking about Cyberpunk, Tyler. It sure does. Also, welcome in. Happy Wednesday.
Welcome in. If I'm told to do something I don't like, I'm not gonna do it. If like someone I don't like is like being a bitch about it, you know when like someone tells you to do something, but the way they're telling you is like you're like, shut up, don't talk to me anymore. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I fully get you.
yeah. Like it's more like I'd like to have like the reason like I miss school sometimes is because of the structure. So I think if I had someone to give me a certain structure about how I should do things, it'd be nice. But then also I'd need leniency because you know look at me, and I point at myself. The fuck is a berry? What's it called in Minecraft? The berry plant.
I don't remember. Oh my god, what is it called?
What? Let me look at the berries even in this update that we've got. They are sweet berries. Okay, it's
Sweet berry.
IES.
Oh, bonk.
Bonk. But yeah, I in the jam thingy, the jam thing we're doing, the what's it called? The cart, I'm adding little botany pots with the sweet berry bushes in them. To be like,
oh, that's cute.
this is how I make my jams. We're very similar. Yeah, I'm just autistic and like if I'm told what to do and I don't like it, I'll be like, no, never. I'll never do it.
Yeah.
That
I totally get that.
pathological demand avoidance. Like
Mm-hmm.
mine, it's not so bad, but there are moments where I'm like, okay, then I won't do it then. But then I'm like, okay, that's illogical. Give it a follow. Yeah, the Yippee played as I opened OBS before, and I was well confused because I hadn't had anyone follow me. So I think OBS was just excited I opened it. They went,
It's just ready to go. It's just having a good day.
I was excited. what is it called? Trapdoor, that's what it's called. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. I haven't asked, I'm sorry.
Yeah, how is everyone doing? How you feeling?
I was so rude.
You have ADD? I have ADHD, which I think is the same thing.
I think there's like a letter difference kind of thing. It's like semantics.
I think it got renamed.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
It's similar with like
it was,
the autism, like all the different names for that and stuff.
There was used to be, I believe that ADHD, what happened was it was thought to be multiple different things, and then it got like they went, oh wait, these are all the same thing.
Pretty similar. Turns out it's a spectrum. Yeah, it's on a percent system. I don't know too much about ADD and ADHD like assessment stuff. All I know is that most of my family members have it.
I don't know. I just took a little test. At my college. The person who actually gave me my diagnosis didn't make me redo the test, which is interesting. Because I did the test with my college, and my college went, ooh, yeah, you should go get this professionally tested. I was like, thanks. Cool. Can do that. And then I went to a psychologist, and they went, yeah. Yeah, here's your diagnosis. You want some medication for that?
I've not been officially diagnosed with autism because I'm currently going through therapy for PTSD, so I'd rather not have, you know, more stuff piled on.
Added on top of it.
But I'd got into my like PTSD therapy thing, and I was like, by the way, I do believe I have autism. Why? And then I explained, you know, the family history of it, the fact that most of my family has it, the fact that I have all these like recurring symptoms. My sister was recently diagnosed, like very much like, hey, I'm pretty sure I've got this, and I've been acting as if I have it, and it's helped. And like we actually figured out some things of like the reason why certain ways I process things can be weird and frustrating for me isn't because I just can't do it right. It's because like there's actual things in my brain that's stopping me from immediately processing things and like shutting down like emotions and stuff. I forgot what the word is for it, but like struggling with like figuring out your emotion. It's on a spectrum of like you either just like can't understand people's emotions at all, like you see someone like frowning and you don't like connect the dots that they're upset kind of thing, but it's very much related to my own emotions where I'm just like, how do I feel? I don't fucking know. Okay, bye. So yeah, that's helped. And then her saying this, I forgot the name of it, but there's like an actual name for like the symptom, and she was like, not that I'm diagnosing you, but if you were autistic, this would be a thing you were probably struggling with. I can't diagnose you, but if it were.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay.
The number of times I get stuff like that from mental professionals where they're like, yeah, we can't, I'm not the person who could technically diagnose you, but...
And you're like, okay, I get what you're meaning. I'll look it up. And then I looked it up afterwards and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's me. All right. It's not a me issue. I'm gonna come back to it this Friday and be like, you know what, I looked it up and you were right. And I'm reflecting on that and it's helped.
It's on a percentage system. Oh, that makes sense, Mastier.
Bessie, you scored high.
I did. I've got big ADHD. I got big.
I scored 75% up. Probably 100% because I'm that cool.
What
am I building? I'm building a little like market stall for jam. Jam market stall. Big tree. During your childhood, you kind of condition yourself not to feel much emotion. Yeah, that's not healthy for you, apparently.
No.
So.
No. Very not healthy. Very not good. I'm sorry that you had to do that when you were a kid. Because I can't blame the kid, but man, is that not good.
Yeah. Great thing about being an adult is that you can start unlearning those things and help yourself kind of get through it.
I gotta say, sometimes I now, as an adult, I keep getting people being like, I wish I could be a kid again. I wish I could go back to being a kid. Oh my gosh. That would be so cool. And I'm like, I cannot relate at all.
We talked about that where I was like, I'd like
I
to be a kid
don't.
again. And I mean it fully in the I had no expectations put on myself as a
Yeah.
kid. Like I could just be a kid, and now that I'm out, I'm almost 24 and I'm still living at home, which is very normal and okay to do at this stage in life, considering the current, climate and all, and also I'm disabled. But it's still like oh damn. Being a kid was so much
Yeah.
easier, but also in hindsight, I don't remember much of my childhood, so it probably wasn't that easy actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just like, nah, dude. I there's so much more of like understanding myself that I have now that just feels
Mm-hmm.
very nice. It's feeling really understood, you know?
Yeah.
Cuz I I just before bed last night, I like had to stop hubby and just be like, "Hey, just want to let you know I really appreciate you because like he had seen like some socks on the floor and he was going and like cleaning them up real quick. So we had just gone to lay down for a second and I had
Mm-hmm.
just tossed them and he had taken the second to check with me to make sure he was keeping to my laundry system. And like I know that's just a little thing, but also it was still like time to that he took to make sure he was understanding the system that I had
Mm-hmm.
so that he was like keeping everything the way it should be
Yeah.
for the system. And it just I was like, like I really appreciate that. And he's like, it's no big deal. And I'm like, no, no, I appreciate that you don't think it's a big deal, but
Yeah.
to me it's a very big
It's
deal
it's
that
it
you
like to be seen is
that
to be
second.
loved kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like it's
exactly.
good.
And it's oh my god, it's so nice.
Yeah,
It's so
no.
nice to have like living with someone who cares to understand all that I like the way I do things so
Yeah,
that everything works together. It's just
definitely.
so
Yeah,
nice.
like to be a kid again, I'd want to be a kid with my prior knowledge and like understanding of like not even like other people, just myself. But like obviously
Mhm.
that wouldn't happen. I was so lonely as a kid. Like so incredibly like I had friends, sure, but like they weren't like there was no understanding there between us kind of thing. Like my best friend was Pip for a year, guys. That's my cat. So I'm definitely much more loved and understood and
Mhm.
like seen by my friends now. Like y'all are great. I love my friends.
We love you too.
Yeah, it's just
Love you
like
very much.
I feel so little like stress, like practically none other than my own like peer pressure, my own self pressure. Like whenever I have to like cancel a stream or something with you, I just don't even like think you'll be upset anymore. I'm just like, but you'll understand. I'll just let her know. Like I feel bad that I had to cancel, but not. I don't feel bad because you'd be mad kind of thing. Whereas like,
I'm so glad. That
yeah.
makes me really happy to hear that you like that's like not a worry that's in
It's
your head.
not like it's
'Cause
it's it's only a frustration that I can't like keep up with what I want to do kind of thing. Now it's nothing at all to do with like, oh, you'll be mad.
I would never be.
You would never be.
Would never,
I was like, yeah, that's the thing.
never
Like
be upset with you
you're like,
for
it's just
something like
normal
that.
things. It's just normal things you can't help. I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah.
still. It's like the fact that like pretty much all my friends are like that, or like given the chance would have similar kind of reactions. It's great. Y'all are good people.
Well, Mastier, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Hell yeah. People wanting to be kids again. Like, I get it, but I don't want to be a kid again because some shit happened at the time. Yeah, for sure. Like I think a lot of people when they're like, I want to be a kid again, it's a lot of nostalgia for like
Not having responsibility.
Yeah, like the freedom of being a kid. Like obviously you have to be listen to like what you're told and all that stuff, but
I will say being undiagnosed ADHD meant that because I was a good student and I was undiagnosed ADHD. Usually those don't combo. The reason they did was because of a fun little thing that my child brain decided to do, which was to give myself an anxiety disorder so I got stuff done.
I'm not laughing because it's like it is a little bit funny the way you said that.
Yeah, like actually functioning motivation, my brain couldn't do. It was like, I don't know how to do that. But we do get stuff done when we're really anxious. So what if?
What if? You know what would be a good thing we should do? Scream really loud and panic.
We should have like panic attacks and like get really anxious, and then that makes us do the thing we have to do.
You fucking love the human brain.
God, yeah, and so that's something I'm unlearning now, is ways to be productive by actually doing things good and not like using anxiety to get stuff done, because it's not healthy. It doesn't feel good.
Healthy.
It gave it like the way that I found out that my anxiety was getting that bad was that I started getting stomach pains from how anxious I was.
Oh yeah, it was at that point, huh?
Yeah, my brain was like, we're gonna get a stomach ulcer from anxiety.
Love that. We don't love that.
I'm actually trying to get myself an adult autism test, but I have too many common experiences and behaviors to not have something, and I'd like to know. That's fair.
Me and my mum were talking about it the other night. Like my older sister especially has frustrated because she struggled a lot with being undiagnosed ADHD and autistic with various other things in her life. That all just made it a shitstorm, and she was frustrated at the fact that like it had been missed for so long. But then me and mum were talking about it was like all of us have something, and so these weird quirks weren't weird quirks.
They didn't seem weird because it's what everyone had.
I was like, Mum, did you ever think about the fact that I'd spend like hours every night watching penguin documentaries and I'd come and wake you up to tell you like facts about that I'd learned? And she was like, I just thought you were really into animals because I'm really into animals and like all the facts and stuff. And it was just like, yeah, all these ways we behaved and stuff. This was the way our family behaved. And like when I was like, oh yeah, okay, it's autism or it's ADHD or it's both. But yeah,
when it's genetic, and so everyone acts like that, so no one recognizes that it's not considered normal.
Yeah, me being chronically ill from a young age also masked a lot of like the autism stuff because I'm not going to be experiencing classic autism kind of responses to like certain situations when I'm not in them. Like I couldn't have multiple meltdowns because I was in bed sick and struggling. Like yeah, if I'd actually been in school and actually, I think it would have become more of a struggle that kind of way. But for sure, it was like we're all related. We all experienced the same things.
Yeah. No, that's so fair.
Wouldn't have it any other way. I love my family, but damn, we got a lot going on. we used to be like, yeah, our family's weird. We just got a certain thing about us, and then we're like, oh yeah.
I love my Papi Joe and Mima because of when everyone, because as adults, my younger sibling had been diagnosed with autism when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
But with me getting late diagnosed, my Mima's immediate response was, well, what are the symptoms? What is the what is happening? And she like started looking stuff up, and she was like, oh, it came from us.
Oh no.
She was just like, yeah, no, the autism is totally Poppy Joe. He did that. And then the ADHD is me. I caused the ADHD in our family.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, it's
Love them very much.
yeah, it's like a it's like a process, like when you get diagnosed with something like that, or like you start realizing you might have something like that, and then you look at like your family and the way you've acted all these years, and you're like, oh, okay, all right.
Oh,
I'm starting to see some noticeable things. Like, yeah. I think it's definitely been a plus realizing like I think I'm autistic, and then like taking the steps to like learn more about it, and then learn more about myself, and then learn how to treat myself with it as well. Like I've been much kinder to myself now, realizing that it isn't just a fault in my own kind of thing, and I'm like, oh, there's actual reasons behind how I act sometimes and the way I feel and what I do. It makes sense. Every guy in your family, they all have ADD. Yeah, it's genetic. Like, so it's pretty interesting to see, like, when you line my family up, you're like, okay, interesting to see, like, just genuinely how varied it is. Do you want to see the jam thing I made?
I would love to.
To give it a hydrate. You and your dad are basically the same person. Sorry you're so quiet. It's because he grew up having to be quiet, and he passed the quietness over to me without noticing. Yeah, like, so many things are inherited that you don't even realize as well.
Oh, Charlie, this is so cute.
Right? Like, I put down some wine because I thought, like, maybe the jam maker also has a little wine cellar that they sell some fancy wine, and they made a berry cake for samples because look how good their berries are.
Yeah. This is adorable. I love this.
Smile. Hades, hi.
Hello. Let's see, what else is there? So there's the Fletcher.
I put down the smoker and the fishes, the fishmonger's one.
That's gonna make this person act like a butcher rather than a fishmonger.
Okay,
but
then I'll make like a butcher's thing over there. It fades away after about 30 years or so. Don't know why it doesn't fade away. They just become good at masking it. And it's easier to manage your symptoms when you're a full-grown adult and you don't have thousands of hormones racing through your brain throughout puberty and adolescence and all that.
Also being able to have control, like not have to be hunting for someone who will advocate for you, but instead being able to just
be your own advocate.
Yeah, just when you make a decision, no one questions it because you're an adult. It does help.
It's real fucking cool when you can do things on your own terms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the smoker in here. Smoker. Yeah, take a bit to follow Hades.
Hello, Hades. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah. I might make it like a smaller looking thing. Like he's selling like meat skewers and stuff to the people coming out the mines for their like shift.
Oh.
Yippee. Maybe I won't make the roof of the hut with the smoker out of wool.
Give it a little chimney.
Yeah. Dip, 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 dip. Can I place it down normal? Is looking at your friend's Discord server. I decided to look at his roles, and he has a role called Ultimate Autism.
Very good, very good.
I love that. I definitely, like, in recent years realized a lot of my anxiety doesn't come from an anxiety disorder. Like, probably not, but like, it comes from autism. Like, when I look at, like, a lot of root causes for, like, my anxiety and stuff, I'm like, oh, this is like me not understanding something and struggling to figure out what I'm supposed to do because of the autism.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't make sense, like, in hindsight, to be like, oh, things are anxiety inducing and you're not sure how to deal with it because you've never done it. But, like, a lot of my things is like, oh, I've not experienced things before, therefore I'm anxious about it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if I've
I gotta
experienced
say,
things, it's easy.
most of my anxiety stuff, where I still struggle is where it is disorder. Which means it's anxious without source. When it is anxious because of something actually, and I can identify it, it makes it so much easier. But I do have a disorder, and so my brain just got so used to being anxious and for using anxiety to fix problems that it will just kind of decide, oh, you know what, we haven't been anxious in a while, we should be.
Kind of fucked up that it does that, even.
Yeah, it'll just go, we don't know what is wrong, but something has to be, so we're gonna be anxious.
Something's
And then
gotta be wrong in
let us
here.
then we'll, like, let the brain retroactively figure out what we're anxious about. And that doesn't feel good.
Doesn't, no. Actually bad, even.
Yeah. And so sometimes
It kicked me. Oh, it's because I clicked next on the page. I'm not allowed on the 4th page of the inventory thing. You want to chew on rocks? Go crazy. Let's open the game back up again because I crashed it. Go crazy, chew on rocks. You want to chew on rocks? You should chew on rocks. I'm not gonna stop you. Minecraft hates me? Yeah. It crashed. So it must hate me. That's a logical next step. That was a joke, by the way. I'd made a joke like that the other week where I was like, oh, this game hates me because it just, like, it did something that mildly annoyed me and, like, made it, like, inconvenience me, and so, oh, this game must hate me, and they're like, it doesn't hate you, like, it's just how the game works. I was like, it's a joke. It's like the world doesn't revolve around you, and I was like, you know, it was a joke, and also, yes, it does. My world revolves around me, like, that's the facts of things. I don't think everybody's world revolves around me, but mine does. So yeah, this game hates me, and also it was a joke. They were like so like pressed. Is it gonna load back up, please?
Let me know if I have to restart it or anything.
It should be fine. I think it was just my client
Okay.
drop in. Wastes, I'm the same. But like the issue is I'm like really, really calm up until like the moment I'm doing something. And that's where the whole like not being able to like register my own emotions properly comes in. Where I'm like, okay, I'm really calm, and I'm just not like acknowledging my own feelings about a thing until it gets afterwards and I'm like, oh, actually, I was terrified the whole time. And now I'm gonna crash because I'm that scared or anxious over things. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to get over like the fear of new things. And like the whole like not having a script because I've never done a thing before. Cause like I'm gonna have to do new things eventually. There's new things I wanna do. Like
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna have to like get over it. It's just that first step. It's always the hardest. Always the hardest. Yeah, your Minecraft world does revolve around you. With all the machines you made. For some reason, I can't spell. No, you're so real for that. I can't spell either. I'm a whole ass adult and I cannot spell. English is my first language. I cannot spell. I gotta give Frag some kind of fucking like award for like how she manages to decipher my sleepy nonsense. Because when I look back at the messages I've sent her, I'm like, how the fuck did you even figure out what that said? Oh. You don't see me typing, listen. Ooh. It's a dream sequence.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Same. So you make like machines in Minecraft and stuff?
That is impressive.
We are not machine people, if you could not tell.
No. Very much not a machine person. I do that kind of stuff, I guess, in my art, I guess. I kind of know programming and things. Oh my god, this is so hard on my eyes.
What are you looking at?
Trying to build with these leaves and they're moving really fast across the screen because I'm walking
Oh no.
to the side. And oh.
Bad vibes.
My eyes do not like.
Never passed English and it's your first language? I did pass English. I'm just bad at spelling. I type too fast is my issue. Like if I actually took a moment to stop, like I'd spell fine, but I just type really fast. You cannot stop me from typing. You're a machine person. Yeah, I'm not very good at machine stuff. If you made me choose between like going full fantasy and going like sci-fi, I'm gonna go full fantasy every time. I just don't when there's like multiple steps, it gets so extremely overwhelming for me that I'm just like, okay, then I'm not gonna touch it. Like the most I've ever done is like a fucking what's it called? Like oh, my brain's gonna go blank. Like a redstone lava pit for my nephew. We were playing Minecraft together a little bit and it was like I was like, okay, I'll make us a big castle wall kind of thing and I'll make a lava moat so people can't get in. He was like, yeah. So I did that. And hid it behind a redstone. I'm scared to type some stuff out in case you typo and make it a slur. Then just read your messages before you send them if that's a legitimate worry. Usually most autocorrect if you're a mobile shouldn't autocorrect things to a slur. So
this is true.
You should be okay. But yeah, just double check your spellings. You're an adult. You can proofread. You're on PC. You can proofread. Yeah, unless you say slurs a lot. And if that's the case, you're not welcome.
And that's the case, why do you do that? Don't.
Yeah, then you've out. Yeah, if you go, oops, autocorrect, then you've probably outed yourself. Add a spruce wall here because it looks weird.
My anxiety is apprehensive. If anything is new or out of my usual routine is happening, it just builds up until the event or plan happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that's what mine's like.
That is so fair. I gotta say, in many ways, having a stable partner has been very good for my anxiety issues.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, with Frag, it's been great.
Yeah.
Like, wow, someone that just like is so willing to understand and like reassure you about stuff.
Like, a partner does not fix your issues, but man, can they? If you are, both sides are communicative of what your needs are. Man, can it help?
Like, damn, unconditional
Like,
care and
so
love
much.
and reassurance even when you don't ask for it. You're like, okay, this is pretty neat. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Good shit. Thanks. It's more like a fat finger or type the wrong keys. You should be fine. Just double check your messages if that is a worry. I just mostly make silly typos. More often than not, my phone, despite me typing frag so much, always autocorrects it to frog. Like, no, she's a capybara.
Not a frog.
Not a frog. She is also Snoopy.
I just realized I'm Frag's VTuber mom, which means I'm your mother-in-law.
Oh my god. Big pog.
I'm also for some models I am your VTuber mom.
You are, yeah. But like, what's it gonna be? Coming up to 3?
Oh my god, it is. Yeah, I'm still working on that one.
Where's dad? Immaculate conception.
I am mom and dad.
It's my corpo VTuber story. That's still wild. That's still wild.
So insane.
No dads were involved, unless just Zach count. I don't.
He didn't make any of the art.
He didn't make any of that. It's all you, all B.
It's all me. I did it.
The creator makes you sound godlike. Time to put some food on that table. What food are we having? Egg sandwich. No. Beef stew. And just a raw chicken leg.
She's grumbling and rubbing her head into the blanket. She's sleepy.
I love how
So
she's just
tired.
a little lady.
Is
Knife. Now you want ham? Sorry, me pulling out the glazed ham for the butchers. Kangaroo meat. Wild. Put a skillet in there, even though they don't use it. Put a bit of stew. Steak and potatoes. Ooh, that reminds me. Me and Mum bought some potatoes and cabbage. Because we both were like, ooh, some nice cabbage with a big pile of mashed potatoes and gravy. It's, no protein.
I had veggies and mashed potatoes for lunch.
It's some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're not allowed to place the skillet. No, okay, they hate me. Me personally. Keep doing that bit. Honey cookie, that's so cute. Doesn't really need... Butcher doesn't really need much. He's got a knife back there. He's got his smoker. Honey cookie does sound good. I'll put the Fletcher in with the mine thing because they don't have anything in there.
That's fair.
So like the person who sells like the iron ore and stuff can also make weapons, arrows. Just got the leather worker now.
Ugh. Oh my god, that took so long and it was just that. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that! There's leaves. This is so much.
So much.
Look at that big tree, big ass tree. Big ass tree.
Big tree. Her blanket is terrible.
How dare it?
Horrible.
How dare. Crimes against dog. Leaves. Big leaves. Yeah, we're building a giant tree to go into town because we thought, you know what? This is really cool to have a giant tree next to our town. Oh yeah, we built all this. Look how cool it is. We need to fill it with villagers eventually, but not yet. Big ass glowing tree. Just tame some monkeys and just sit them up there.
Hey, hello. Yeah, that'd be fair. We did so much.
We've done a lot.
So much.
I think going creative was the right choice.
With a screenshot him about to send
yeah,
you.
this has taken forever.
Brundon's about to
Even in
send me a screenshot. What screenshot are you gonna send me, Brundon? In return, I'll send you this picture of Salem lying like he's dead.
Oh, Charlie, that butcher's really cute.
Thank you. So Brundon's getting peer reviewed by people. Because like the more Brundon kind of reminds me of my younger autistic brother a little bit with some of his mannerisms, and I'm like, Brundon. I'd made a joke that like undiagnosed male autistics, like especially the dads, are into like a set amount of things. They're either into cars, into World War II, or they're into like Star Wars or Star Trek. And Brundon was like, oh, okay. Okay, this is after he's just like watched like a World War II documentary. Hi, Brendan. They're not wrong. He also said, "Oh my god, he's dead." My picture of Salem just flat out on the floor. He's now doing the same thing on my bed.
It does look like he perished.
He's ugh. And there's 2 little dots on his chest for his fucking nipples, where he's just bald around them. You forgot one, Cars. No, I said Cars. Cars was the first one, like Cars and Mechanics. Yeah, or 9/11, like historical things. Like World War II, 9/11, those kind of things. And if we're gonna get really niche, some of them are into like, if you're going down a pipeline, some of them are really into like those conspiracy theory shows where it's like, did aliens build the pyramids? Is the Illuminati actually the triangle of death in the ocean? All those kind of things. Was Atlantis real? And have we discovered it? And it's always just like a full hour of exposition and like dramatic music, and at the end they reveal like they found a knife deep underwater. It could have belonged to the ancient Atlanteans.
Whoa.
And then it couldn't because, well, it's just a knife that probably fell off a boat. Yeah, I'm out with my dad there. He watches a lot of those. I'll like come downstairs and he'd be like, was the Virgin Mary actually Mary Magdalene? And how did he was actually watching one the other day that was actually really critical on the fact that Mary Magdalene is painted as like a prostitute in the by modern like standards and stuff. Right. And these guys were like, actually, there's never actually any sort of proof that she was. This is just modern things. Like, Jesus washed away her sins. The sins could have been anything from like blaspheming God or whatever, and the fact that like she was most likely his most loyal like companion. She's the one who anointed him like upon his death and all this thing, and there's no actual proof that she was a prostitute. They just say that because, well, what other sin could a woman have other than sex? Yeah. And I was actually like, I was like, wow, Dad, you're actually listening to a somewhat progressive thing here. You always thought history docs were just a guy. I think so many guys I was friends with would always watch them. Like, maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls with autism I've known have really been into ancient history, like Greek and Roman history and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then the guys tend to be into like World War II and more recent history. But yeah, one that people say is an Illuminati symbol on the US dollar is the all-seeing eye in Christian religion. Yeah, people are stupid is the thing. I'm really into Greek mythos. I think it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get real into mythology.
It's fun. I also love just funky little creatures. So I'm a big fan of a lot of like folklore. Because a lot of folklore is just funky little creatures. And cryptids. A lot of cryptids are just funky little creatures. When you look at a list of cryptids, there's very little like mythological cryptids. It's mostly just cryptids based in reality of like, ooh, there was this big dog. And it's like, that's just a big dog. What are you on about? Or like, ooh, there's this giant snake. And I'm like, that's just a big snake. Like America, I've seen, has a lot of the more like mythological ones that are like more demonic or whatever. Like Mothman's a relatively singular one. Like there's a Loch Ness monster, but there's so many Loch monsters because Loch's just lake, and everyone's like, "Ooh, this one." There's Loch Abernathy or something like that, and it's just like a list of cryptids, and it's like monkey, 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 snake, snake, dog, cat, snake, dog, dog, cat, monkey, 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 snake, another snake, big lizard, another snake.
There's one, I want to say it's the Missouri Howler. That's just a big bear with horns.
Mm-hmm. It's see, that's a lot of them are rooted in like reality a little bit. So I think the ones that are like, this is a funky little devil creature, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, they've recently discovered, so a lot of cryptids in the UK are usually big dogs, of which it's like people have dogs that probably escaped and ran off into the country. Also, farmers' dogs can be pretty big, like guardian livestock dogs, or big cats, of which they've recently discovered more proof, because it kind of before there was a little bit of proof of like, oh, we saw a panther out in the wild in England, but there is more proof that there's actual big cats that are surviving out here, like lynxes and stuff. And so, yeah, it's just a big cat. Like, we used to have like big cats, we used to have wolves, we used to have bears and stuff. So it's interesting to see that like big cats are an actual thing. It was like my assumption before then was like it's probably like a few secluded populations, and I'm assuming some rich guy in the countryside had a few pets that just escaped.
Probably.
But yeah. The knot deer is pretty cool. Isn't the knot deer also based in some like Native American stuff? Like skinwalkers? The knot deer is just a funky little deer, which is just a deer that's got some disease that makes it weird.
Huh. I know that, like, I know there's several cryptids that are just, oh yeah, this animal had a disease, and then people saw it and were like, ah, and now it's a cryptid.
Yeah, it's like the Jersey Devil or something that's just a dog with like mange.
That is the chupacabra. Yeah.
The Jersey Devil is just another weird dog.
Jersey Devil is said to have been a human child.
Peter, it's a bald dog.
When born.
It's a bald dog for sure.
When it was born, it grew wings and flew out of the mother.
Ungrateful ass baby.
And then started causing chaos in New Jersey.
Crazy. Harper coming in after 4 months, after not having free time for over 4 months, and now I'm watching your fave elf that's cosplaying a tree. I'm not an elf.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna fucking take my ears off. Like, oh, that's my tits. Sorry. How do I take my ears off? Hold on, guys. I need to remember the toggle for this. There you go. I'm not an elf. My ears are gone. You lost ear privileges. Yeah, I think a lot of cryptids are just like, oh, weird animal, weird animal. It's a lot of like, a lot of places that are tropical climates with like rainforest and stuff. A lot of their cryptids are just like big snake, ooh, and it's like snakes can be that big sometimes. Like, or like, ooh, big fish, and I'm like, fish just sometimes get really big and scary.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, ooh, monkey, monkey man. And I'm like, monkeys just exist, you know? Like, gorillas are a thing.
Yeah.
I just find it really funny.
It just are primates just out in the world.
Cryptids being different from like folklore as well, which generally has cultural roots in a lot of places.
I would say cryptids are just kind of recent folklore. It's like
yeah, that's the more widespread, whereas folklore tends to be a lot older. Like, I love like fairy folklore and stuff because that shit's fucking wild. Kind of scary. It's like some people decided to stop their children from going and drowning in marshes. They'd be like, there's a demon horse in there that will trick you into getting on its back and it will drag you for miles until you're dead. Don't swim in the water. And they were like, oh, okay.
La Llorona, is another one that's very similar to that. It's a Mexican one. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories telling children not to fuck around water because, you know, children fuck around water.
They would drown.
Yeah.
Llorona. Yeah.
Return to horse. You want me to become a horse? Okay, hold on. Brunnon made me into a horse.
What? What does that mean?
Hold on, I'll send it to you. Sorry, I stream. You just get the large version of this right now. I'll send you the picture of it.
Oh wait, I did see
You
this.
see this, yeah.
I saw the Charlie horse.
I'm cropping out the
my
funny
God.
part, Brunnon. Anyway. I'll move it when I talk, so it looks like it's a reactive PNG, but I'm just making it bigger and smaller as I talk.
that is Charlie, that's pretty silly.
It's pretty silly. I have been known to be pretty silly. And also a bitch. Sorry.
What the fuck?
I think it's very funny sometimes to pretend I'm horrible. But like in like a really funny way. I had a dream last night where I woke up and my thought was, I'm salty popcorn and Frag sweet popcorn, and then I just went back to sleep. I was dreaming about popcorn and my thought was like, I'm salty and she's sweet. I just think sometimes I'm judgmental and it's okay because the people I'm judging deserve it. So you want to be a bitch? I'm gonna judge you. You know.
No, I getcha.
After a long time of not seeing B's PNG model makes me forget how battered it looked. It's scrinkled. It's scrinkled. I need to make horse a redeem. It's just a scrunkled little guy. I need to get back to Minecraft, guys. I got distracted by horse. Horse distraction.
I'm gonna go insane if I keep working on this tree. I gotta do something else.
Yeah, okay. Sweet and spicy popcorn. See, it's a very American thing to me that like popcorn has like a bunch of different flavors. Cause like you get like sweet and salty, like the two you can get them separate or you get them together. Very rare that in a cinema you get anything other than salty or sweet popcorn. Like you don't get like add-ons and stuff. Like you don't get butter to put in it.
What?
Yeah, you don't get butter.
But the UK loves butter.
Not that much. Like
you guys put butter on everything.
We do not.
You guys put butter on your sandwiches.
Yeah, we use butter instead of mayo, but it's like a thin spread, like very thin.
I'm genuinely shocked that butter on popcorn.
Like it's a very American thing for me to have seen just like pure melted butter being like poured on top of popcorn. You get like salty or sweet. If you go to the shops, you'll get like pre-packaged like caramel or something. But like all the different flavors of popcorn you see elsewhere, we don't really have it.
That was with your mouse. You did a very good job, Bruden. Why do I always say
Bruden?
Your name is Bruden. I always say Bruden. I just get rid of the first N, and I'm just like, yeah, Bruden.
Bruden.
That's you.
We just don't have butter at the cinema. Like.
To be fair, I will say, what we have is even more American because it's likely not actually butter. It's likely vegetable oil that's flavored like butter.
Yeah. We don't have that.
I just want you to know that's probably actually what we're eating, and that's very American of us.
Like I think it's wild to just pour like pure melted butter, or I guess oil in this case, on your popcorn. Cause does it not get soggy?
No.
Weird. Yeah, just salty or sweet.
It doesn't. It's not enough for it to get soggy. It's just a little. It might be a little bit softer, maybe.
Yeah, no, salty or sweet. Like I think in recent years, like different flavors have come out, like powder you put on it, but that's very much like through American influence. Of like, here, put this cheese powder on your popcorn. But that's not something I am interested in.
That one I got. It's the butter one that I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy that you were like, but you love butter, and then I'm immediately like, not really. Like, we just use butter instead of mayonnaise.
Butter sandwiches are a British thing. Do not tell me that the Brits don't love butter when you eat butter sandwiches.
It's not. What do you mean butter sandwiches? We put butter as the spread on the sandwich.
No, that's not. Thomas told me you got that. There's butter sandwiches.
Okay, that's a struggle meal, and that's no, that's not real. That's not. That's some crazy shit, like the poop knife.
Okay.
Like, we're not just eating like bread sandwiches with bread as the filling. Like, I was growing up like not rich. I would have like bread with butter on it as like a snack because like I didn't want to put meat on it or anything. But like in general, like butter's not this crazy thing. Butter's expensive. We're not using it all the time. Like, it's used as a thin spread on your sandwich instead of, like, mayonnaise kind of thing. Like, I'm a fiend for butter, but that's only because I fucking love salty butter. Like...
I've had, like, because that was definitely something that...
I remember Thomas saying it, and I was like, what the fuck? That's not a common thing at all, because that's just bread and more. If you're gonna have bread and butter, just have bread and butter. Don't put an extra piece of bread in there.
You don't need to have the 2 slices of bread.
Yeah,
that's what I thought too. But I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
British people,
yeah, it's not. But yeah, like bread's relatively cheap and affordable, so I'd get like having bread as a meal because I did it often, or like. As a dessert, there is bread and butter pudding, but that's very different because that's not just simply bread and. But that's like you have an old crusty loaf and a bit of milk and a bit of butter, and you cook it up in a tray, and it goes like custardy kind of thing. But like, just your insistence. Brits love butter. What do you mean you don't have buttered popcorn? Like, we don't eat butter in excess is the thing. Yeah, our butter's actual butter. Unless you get can't believe it's not butter. That's an actual brand.
Yeah, we have that too.
Yeah.
Spray butter, I would say it's not super well known to all Americans that that's what they're eating. But it is pretty common because I know that's what's in movie theaters because they don't heat it.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be what they're using because it's not heated frequently. When you're able to add your own butter, they will just have like a squirt dispenser, which is not heated, which has to mean that it's not actually butter, because if it was actually butter, it wouldn't be liquid, which means it's likely vegetable oil flavored like butter.
That's even worse that it's not warm, like it's not heated, it's just cold oil.
Yeah.
Flavored like butter.
Usually if it's the butter that's put on it that is they are already getting from your popcorn, that would be actually butter. But if you're wanting more, it's in a dispenser that's off to the side, and you usually don't put on enough for you to actually like. Plus, the popcorn's really hot, so I've never tasted that stuff cold.
I wouldn't want to. I'm gonna be real.
No, I mean, I recently haven't been able to have like another like a very American thing is the fake maple syrup.
It's just I can't flavored corn syrup
eat it anymore. Yeah, it's just corn syrup flavored, and it makes my throat hurt. I can't eat it anymore.
So eating cheap honey kind of feels like, because that is just some sort of weird honey replacement.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, it's not all honey, like, but there is some, like, the cheapest honey kind of thing that is just a weird sweetener replacement. There's some real honey in there, but like if you're eating honey for the benefits of honey, you'd get like a more expensive one. What is going on? Zal, are you trying to eat Brendan? But yeah, that's why I learned about cheese popcorn once, and I was like, ew.
Oh, we have some. We have white cheddar popcorn upstairs.
I just don't. I'm so used to like just my popcorn being real simple.
Generally the flavored popcorn, I would say either. Movie theaters don't usually carry that. That's not something that's in movie theaters. Movie theaters, you're getting buttered popcorn. That is what they carry. The other kinds of popcorn, are usually in the seasonal buckets, which around this time you can get seasonal buckets of popcorn. I love doing that. We have a bucket. It has plain, white cheddar, and caramel. But what flavors are in there depends on the place. I know there's the red hot popcorn that's sometimes in those seasonal buckets. I'm glad it's not in ours because I think it's icky.
Icky. Gross.
I don't like it. Asteria, hello.
Hello. The debug
It's the
stick
debug
goddess.
stick goddess.
Yeah, that's how the debug stick exists. I ripped it off one of my tree limbs.
Simple popcorn. Yeah, it's just salt. It's okay. This popcorn's
I like
lot.
the sweet and salted popcorn from the cinema because you can tell the difference if you pay a close enough attention, where the sweet has like melted and crystallized sugar on it.
Oh.
So it's got a little bit of a crunch and it's sugary, and then the salty one is obviously salty.
That is not a form of popcorn I've ever had.
Like where the kernels are popped with like sugar with it.
Yeah.
Because like as you add the sugar as you're melting the kernels, and then they caramelize real nice.
Like where it turns into a layer on the outside.
Like it's not enough that like the entire thing's coated, but it's enough that like there's little pockets of sugar on, like there's like crumbs, I don't really know, of sugar alongside it.
Yeah, no, I've never had that.
It's real good.
That is sweet and salty popcorn is not a thing I've had.
I mean, it's just that they cook it separately. They just mix it like up. Like they have it stored separately. I mean, you can buy like packets of sweet and salty that are like pre-mixed kind of thing. But
yeah, the closest I've ever had is like caramel corn.
It's weird that that's not a thing. It's such a common thing here.
I mean, you guys don't have buttered popcorn,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Contrary to popular belief or not. Maybe it's because buttered popcorn is just oil.
Well, butter's always just oil.
Yeah, but it's more refined. It's a better. It's better.
Just dairy oil. It's just different oil.
Yeah. It's a little bit strange that we don't have more butter-related things, considering we're so dairy cow rich. We got that dairy going on everywhere. But who knows? Who knows?
Sorry. Gosh.
You're good. How dare you cough?
I'm still just clearing everything out.
Cough it on our stream. How dare. I'm joking, by the way, stream, just in case you thought I was real. What's going on in my chat? White cheddar is the whitest thing here in America. Master says, Brendan, I'm the whitest thing here in America. Brendan says, I'm brown, thank you very much. And then Brendan read it wrong and he said he's the whitest thing. And Master said he's the white, not you, Brendan. If you want new simple popcorn, you should sort of try garlic popcorn. Just put garlic powder and shake it up. Enjoy the new heaven.
That sounds pretty good. I'm a big fan of garlic.
See, I feel like that might be too dry, you know. Maybe garlic salt. Maybe garlic salt would be nice.
Yeah.
But I like sweet and salty together because you can alternate.
I mean, I'm not gonna put garlic on anything without putting salt on it too, so.
Garlic salt. I want to buy some garlic salt. I want to buy like the fancy salts you can buy. They're all flavored.
Yeah, they make specific popcorn salt that's just ground up really, really small so that it can stick to the popcorn kernels better.
I don't know, the thing, I have a chili, garlic, and salt, like, grinder thing, but you can't really taste the garlic that much. I think the issue is I just have a shit ton of garlic on everything, so if it's just, like, a minute amount of garlic, I'm like, where's the flavor? Where's the garlic? I might be white, but I like seasoning.
Dude, me too. So I will say I can't do spice because I have chronic heartburn.
Yeah, you got actual reasons to not be able to do.
Yeah, I can't. It makes my heartburn real bad.
Gives you bellyache.
Also why I don't drink soda.
Recently I've been noticing just like all the time that soda has just been like not fizzy at all. And I'm like, oh, is this what B was talking about? The shortage of fizzy bubbles? Like, it started to become a thing where I was like, maybe it is affecting us. Maybe that's why my fizzy pop isn't fizzy pop anymore. It's slightly bubbly pop. Hi, Frag.
Hello, Frag.
Funny thing is, I've never tried garlic salt. Is it just garlic but salt? It's salt but flavored, you know? So like you got the taste of salt along with the taste of garlic, you know? Hope you all had a good day, by the way. Week's been stressful for me, but you're chugging through. Hell yeah, Hysteria. Proud of you for chugging through despite it being stressful. I also had a stressful week, so we're in this together. We shake hands in solidarity.
Oh, my head feels like it's full of bees.
I know you meant like buzzing bees, but I'm just imagining like 100 tiny little bewitchments.
It's just a bunch of tiny me's, and they're all very loud.
We can stop whatever you need to.
That is fair. I think I'm doing okay for now.
Okay, dokie. Okay, okay. You love putting garlic salt up bread with butter. See, that would be a shout. I'm a big fan, because again, struggle meals. I would just have bread, butter, and like something on top. Sometimes I'd sprinkle a bit of sugar and put it under the grill so it like hardened. And became a nice little crunchy treat. Sometimes I'd put my sprinkles from the Netherlands, because the Netherlands has really good sprinkles. Really tasty, like delicious, delightful sprinkles. I don't know how they make them. It's just the best thing I've ever had. I think Australia also does it. Call it fairy bread. Sometimes you just put a little bit of jam or a little bit of lemon curd on top of it, and it tastes good.
He's not drinking soda. Me too. I don't know why people often see that as weird. Like, dude, it is what it is. Why bother? Yeah, that's not my thing.
Sometimes you just don't want to drink it. Me, I love drinking bubbly things.
That's fair.
But I'm not gonna be like, B, I can't believe you don't drink fizzy drinks.
Hubby doesn't really drink soda either, and so generally when we have people over, they ask us if they need to bring anything for like dinner that night. We're just like, eh. if you want to be drinking anything that's not water, you gotta bring it yourself because we will not have it.
That's general, I think, hosting rules of like bring your own drinks. You always bring like a bottle of something.
If anyone wanted tea, we'd have tea.
Yeah.
Tea or coffee, we have those, but
As a British household, we always have tea or coffee.
I think I gotta go take a break.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I'll take a quick
stretch
break.
and walk around.
I need to get a drink actually, so we can take a break and run some ads.
Sounds good.
Disable pre-rolls. Sorry guys, you'll have to miss us.
Pre-rolls for everyone.
You'll have to miss us for like 5-10 minutes.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be back soon. See you shortly.
Au revoir. We're back. Wow. What was that?
Mum was home, and so I talked to her about it.
Yeah.
You know how I said it was going to be like 2 to 3 weeks? Like, for his space to be ready, the discharge at the hospital is going, yeah, probably before Christmas, which is in less than 7 days.
Oh.
So my mum's like, please don't. Please let us, like, get stuff sorted. But yeah, other than that.
Do not just have this happen immediately.
Yeah, she also went, you should go in your brother's room, which was really weird, because I was... That's where things happened. This is all
okay on stream
yeah,
stuff,
this is okay on stream stuff, yeah.
Okay.
She was like, you should go in your brother's room, and I was like, why? That's triggering for me. And she's like, I promise. So I open it, and there's a fucking tortoise in there. they have she works in a preschool, and so they have a preschool pet, which is a little tortoise who they rescued from a neglect case. Poor tortoise was mauled by a dog when it was young, so its shell's all wonky. It's got an underbite, very cute. Can still eat. She's perfectly fine. She was very cute. She's called Sparkle, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Going in this room is good actually. Look, there's a tortoise on the floor, so that was fun.
That's very cute.
I'll get pictures later. She's got a little underbite, very goofy. But yeah, and then my dad was yapping away. It was everything was happening. I was like, oh, Mum said sorry, B, for keeping me.
I had to get some chow. I feel much better now. Turns out I had not eaten properly, and so I felt like garbage.
Oh yeah. My brother is not rooming with a tortoise. My brother doesn't live at home anymore. He lives in the hospital. But yeah, the reason she was like, you should go in the room, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't, is because that room is a very triggering space for me. But I think a tortoise being in there will make it much less triggering, because I love tortoise. I was actually telling Frag last night how, like, when I was a kid, I wanted a pet tortoise. It's obviously not staying, it's just staying during, like, the holidays and stuff, where long term it can't stay on its own.
Yeah.
So, I've got a little tortoise in my house.
The buddy. Buddy, a friend.
I said her name's not Sparkles, that's a bad name. It's Tallulah.
Oh.
I renamed it. Not really, but it's like, you're more elegant than a Sparkles. Brother turned into a tortoise. You know what? Not far off. There was a movie that I watched when I was younger that was My Brother's Pig, and I love that movie.
Oh, I've not seen that.
It's about this older sister's little brother turning into a pig because he's all gross and rude, and then by the end of it they turn back. But I used to love it because I was like, yeah, my brother's a pig too. As a brother, it's really scary if my sister has entered my room. Don't worry, he's 29 and incapacitated. He's brain damaged and in hospital, so he won't know, and if he did, he'd forget. So, you know what?
Bit of a different situation.
It's fine. There's a tortoise in there now. He would laugh at it. I'll take a picture of it and send it to him, because this tortoise does have an underbite. It's kind of goofy. And then I did watch it for 5 minutes eating watermelon.
That's cute.
I was like, sorry, B. B would understand. I'm watching a tortoise eat the watermelon.
I do understand. I'm glad you got to spend some time doing that.
Yeah, I'll get videos and pictures later. It loves to tickle under the chin, but it moves fast, so if it bites you, it'll hurt, was what my mother said. So picture of tortoise. I'll post it in my Discord later. I didn't get a picture of it just then because I didn't have my phone on me because I just went for a BRB and then was yapping, so. I'm thinking of like what I need to finish decorating, but I think we've like done most of it. I built the leather worker. Kind of tucked away next to the butchers and like the food store because I thought like they'd probably be next to each other as like byproducts kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I left this little space open in the middle. Hiccup.
There's... I'm currently making the spot for the farmer and the shepherd. Besides that, there's the hunter and one more.
There's a little bee lamp
Right.
that I put on the flower stall, which is really cute.
Aw, that's
Just
adorable.
looks like a little bee. Call you stupid, but you can't tell the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Turtle live in water. Tortoise drown in water.
Yep.
So tortoise is on land. It's landlocked. Don't put it in water. Actually, tortoises do float, but do not put them in water. Like that's how like the Galapagos tortoises and stuff like made it around the islands. They just got washed away
Oh, this is cute.
and just floated onto a new island. But yeah, usually tortoises can't live in water. Turtles can't live on land long term. Turtles have the flippers. Tortoises have big, stumpy, scaly legs.
Hubby's family has a tortoise.
They're really cute. I love them.
His name is Zeus.
Zeus, that's so cute. Asta Harper, do not be dissing tortoises. They're cool as fuck. They're real resilient. They live for hundreds of years. Tortoises are older than you. Do not be dissing a tortoise. They're cool as fuck. And also survive, like, some of them survived, like, almost mass extinction. People landed on the Galapagos and were like, tortoise stew. Yeah, they could float forever, but probably not for too long, because then they'll starve. But, like, in general, don't throw a tortoise. There's that video of someone throwing a tortoise into the water, because they're like, I helped a turtle back in the water, and they just throw a tortoise into the lake, and I'm like, oh, that tortoise is dead.
Yeah, he drowned.
He drowned.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's the important difference. Don't pick up wild animals and throw them into water. You don't know for sure that they're able to live in the water. There's also terrapins who are like the in-between, where they spend a lot of time in the water, but they do need to breathe a lot more than turtles do. And they like sitting on basking rocks.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, that's what is around here. The little guys around here. Those are terrapins. It's a salmon and a lobster. Mises bear chucks into river because they eat fish. And pretty impressive if you chuck a fucking bear.
That is very impressive.
Tortoise, nah. Tortoise if it's a cute anime girl, hell yeah. That's brain rot maxing right there. I love all creatures, big and small, except for some that are little freaks. But I still appreciate them and what they do within the circle of life. Does this world have a bar/inn? It does have a bar. It's more of a tavern kind of thing. There's not sleeping because we have so many rooms for people to sleep in. I haven't bothered making an inn. But this is the bar space with the wine bottles and the cans of stuff. Down here is like the little kitchen where they'd make some stew and they store some more wine. And then up here it's like a seating area. Mother tavern style, big ass chicken. So I think that's pretty cute. Snapping turtles live here. Yeah, they're real cool. You don't have turtles or tortoise here because you live in the desert. You have other cool things though. Desert's got a lot of cool animals in it that like are crazy because of the way they've like evolved to live there. We were literally watching a documentary on it last night, me and Frag. About some wild freaking animals. This is a private world. This is just me and Bee's world.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Making it being the village. big ass wasps and snakes. Yeah, I'm assuming. I'm not gonna assume which part of the desert you live, like what desert you live in, near or in or whatever. But there's really cool lizards. There's really cool bugs. There's really cool frogs. What's that? Is it a toad or a frog? What's a weird fucking tiny marshmallow frog?
Oh, that's my dog. Are you good, dog?
Is she good?
Tripping over stuff.
The desert rain frog, also known as the marshmallow frog, due to its small size and plump shape. B, I'm gonna send you a picture of this frog, and you're gonna go, oh!
So cute.
You gotta bear in mind his size, a marshmallow. Okay. Image sending.
Let me see this guy. Oh.
Like, what a delightful man. Like, here you go, stream. You can see here. Sorry, it comes up all black. Here he is. Yeah, there's all sorts of creatures in deserts. Mammals and amphibians and reptiles and funky little bugs and arachnids. I'm not a fan of the arachnids. Like, you do your thing. Stay away from me, please. Centipedes. Centipedes are kind of scary.
I hate centipedes.
Yeah, they're not a nice bug.
No.
Like, some bugs are just chilling. Like, they're just hanging out. Centipedes hate.
I can do spiders any day of the week. I cannot do centipedes. I cannot handle them.
They're not really too big of an issue here. I've had millipedes. Like, I've not had them, but my brother's owned millipedes. They were a really good cleanup crew in his tree frog like enclosure.
Millipedes are fine. They're just like long roly-polies.
Yeah.
Centipedes are disgusting. I hate them. I viscerally hate centipedes.
Yeah, they hate you too, unfortunately.
They do!
Yeah, that's the thing about them. They hate. People are like, animals can't have morals, and it's like, yeah, but they can still be born evil.
Like, spiders, it's like, oh, they're just as scared as you are. Centipedes are not scared of you. Centipedes are gross, and they bite, and they...
They hate you.
I hate them.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I like moth. I like butterfly. I like ladybird. I like caterpillar. I like worm. Worm cool. A worm.
Do like worms.
Like, I don't think snails count. I like snails.
I love bees.
Bees are cool. I like the bumblebees, the big fuzzy ones. But yeah, the desert's got lots of cool animals that you don't necessarily expect. Or like fennec foxes are adorable. Big fucking ears to deal with the heat. Camels are cool as fuck. Like, you just live there. Camels, crazy. Go crazy. There's like rabbits that can live there. There's all sorts of funky little canines. As a kid, you woke up with a centipede crawling on you. Terrifying. Terrifying. Centipedes would be a nightmare for a shoe shop. Yeah, because they would destroy a shoe shop given the chance. They would commit theft. A sage desert? That's pretty cool. Cool name. I just like creatures. I like creatures. And when creatures evolve to live in pretty, like, severe climates, it's very cool. It's like, wow, you just became a funky shape / color in order to survive. Good for you.
Yeah.
I was talking about it last night as we were watching these documentaries of, like, animals doing, like, crazy things just to exist. I was like, damn, crazy to just be an animal that just, like, has to do all this. And, like, just to live. Like sometimes, like, I wish I could be an animal, because, like, it's simply their life is just to live. But, like, I'd rather be, like, a house cat or, like, something domesticated or, like, kept in captivity. Because, like, having to do all that, nah.
That's fair.
This, oh my goodness. This is so fucking cute. B, what the fuck? This is
What?
adorable.
A little house.
Yeah.
This is gonna be where our farmer and our shepherd live.
I love that.
I thought of what the other one is. It's forestry.
Forestry.
Yeah. Trees.
Trees. Good shit. Could always put it further back here, maybe. With the forest, but I don't know if that's too far for the village. Yeah. Also, what the fuck was the word? We were watching part of it that was like a weather, and there's this whole bird species that just ended up living in this specific climate because it got, they were like, oh, it probably got blown away in a storm years ago, and it was just like, a whole flock of them was just blown away onto this island in a storm, and now they live here. Imagine being a bird, just being picked up by a fucking storm, and now you live in a whole new place. Oh, the frog's still on screen. Sorry, guys. I put the frog away. It's just crazy.
He's just hanging out.
Just hanging out, being like, eh. That's probably the noise he makes. Meh. Yo, wait!
Kind of frog that sounds like a squeaky toy.
B, we got one. Like, they're... This is the frog. Do you know the weird frog that I killed last time by accident?
Uh-huh.
That's one of those marshmallow frogs, except they're like a fraction of the size.
Oh.
In real life. It makes such funky little noises. You live here. You live here now.
Charlie, do you know about African wildcats? They look like regular tabbies, but they're wild animals.
I do, yeah. I think they have them in Planet Zoo, and they're adorable. I love when, like, wild cats just look like normal cats.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you could trick me. You could trick me into domesticating you. You're living next to a river. Your backyard is literally 4 meters away from the river, and every time there's a flood, all the centipedes and cockroaches go into your house. No. They love your wardrobe. Awful, awful, bad, bad, bad. Evict them. Yeah, one of your favorite versions of a funky way to survive is a desert lizard that evolved to suck water up through their skin and into their mouths. Yeah, like their scales are riveted in such a way that like they just stand in a puddle and absorb water that way.
That's wild.
Yeah, the finches that blew into the Galapagos. They were just like, we live here now. Vampire finches are freaks. Can you guess why they're called vampire finches, B?
Do they drink blood?
They drink blood. There's these giant birds that they live next to, and they just like stab their butts and drink their blood. And the big birds just sit there and take it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's wild.
Why do they do that? Why did they let them do that? That's crazy.
It's crazy. That's what I was saying as we were watching this. I was like, why did they just let them do that? Like, that can't be allowed. And it is allowed. But yeah, the sand cat, the desert sand cat, very cute. Palace cat, very cute.
Yeah, very cute.
Not like a leech. They just use their beaks to stab a little hole, and then they just sit there like preening the feathers, but they're drinking the blood out of the feathers of the other bird. It's like, you're insane. Did you know there's flamingos that nest in the middle of like a volcanic island? Because it's safe, because crazy. No predators can get to them because of how toxic like the land surrounding it is. And so they just nest in the middle. In a salt lake. Wild.
That is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. I love animals. Oh yeah, there was those super volcano sharks that got released, and they're used to like just the heavy pressure and heat of the fucking volcano. Crazy. It's crazy out here. Palace cat definitely looks like a slightly squished house cat. Have you seen those foxes that look like men? think they're Tibetan foxes.
No,
You're gonna hate them.
I'm not. Are you gonna show me them?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture. They look like bad taxidermy. Is like the only way to put it.
They look like stop motion.
A little bit, yeah. Just like, yeah, just look up like a Tibetan fox and you'll be like, oh, okay,
That, yeah. That is an animal.
That is an animal. That if it looked at me, I would be like, you're a man in a costume.
Yep.
Yeah. Maned wolf is just a tall fox wolf. And it's neither a fox nor a wolf.
Yep.
It's just that it looks like a wolf fox and it's neither. And you're like, why? Have you seen the super coyote wolf dogs?
A what?
I'd why, but there is a frog that named Mountain Chicken.
Mountain chicken, is that the one that
You
eats
just said
birds?
you just said a lot of things.
Yeah, sorry. So there was an issue with coyotes and wolves getting pushed out of their territory and more into human territory, of which the coyotes, wolves, and dogs, you know, from mankind, started all mating, and thus they've made like a super wolf dog coyote, of which has like all the perks from like every species, including the dog's ability to put up with man. And therefore they're infiltrating like cities through railway tunnels, and they eat cats whole, including the skull. And so they're just hanging around in like highly populated cities and shit, like, because they've just evolved, like, not evolved, they've bred to become wild. And then they're like, oh, maybe coyotes, dogs, and wolves are all super closely related, more than we thought so, because they've managed to create viable offspring who create viable offspring of their own, huh? Well,
Yeah. That's crazy.
it's wild. I'm gonna look at the mountain chicken. It is just a frog. It's also called the giant ditch frog. And it's critically endangered and native to the Caribbean. Caribbean islands are the Dominica and Montserrat. Montserrat? Montserrat. People just not being nice to frogs. Oh, it's storming. We can sleep through that one.
Oh. I auto-clicked
Well,
of it.
whoopsies. Thinking of the wrong frogs. Okay, frogs are very, very samey. They're pretty similar. Okay, do we still have job blocks we need to put down? I need to decorate underneath the university. That's what I need to do. Let's go.
We have... What I'm building is going to take care of 2 of the last 2 job blocks.
Okay.
Then there's the hunter and the farmer still.
Awesome.
Or the hunter and the forestry person.
It's fucking Terrapin in... he's going to school. The Terrapin's in school.
Terrapin's gotta learn.
He's like got onto the chair and is just there.
That's pretty sick.
Just now can differentiate between frog and toad. Yeah. Frog smooth and in water. Toad bumpy and like, I don't think they're dry, but they're definitely damp. Whoop, whoop. You're just making noises over there? Yeah? Whoop. Whoop. making little noises. It's a squid. Get him out of the water. No, he can. He's in there of his own free will. He's there. He can get out any time. He wants to be there. He's living his life. He's like, I'm so used to dry deserts with sparse rainfall, but when it comes, it all comes at once. Like, he's living it up. He's loving his life. He's finally... Oh, the squid's killing itself. He's finally... This is the excess of wealth. He's being greedy and he's loving it. Look, he's splashing in this plant. He loves it. He's so used to desert. He's finally wet and happy. I think the place I'd least like to live is the desert. I'm gonna be real. Like, for all the cool things about a desert, I'm not built for that. And also, sand is a nightmare.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I just can't do when it's like too hot. So that would be an immediate no for me for the desert.
Heat and like humidity is a one-way street to getting overstimulated.
Mm-hmm. If it's too cold, I can work with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you can just like bundle up more, but if it's just too hot, I just can't do it.
Sometimes it's hard out here.
Talking about weird animals, did you know about Somali chicken?
Somali chicken? No, I didn't. Thank you for the hydrate. He's finally wet and happy sounds crazy out of context. Well, I think it sounds good for you, you know? It gets humid over here because I live right next to a lake. It gets pretty humid in British summers, unfortunately. I wonder if any of these paintings is like a map, because I'm doing the cartography. Is that oceanography? Okay, there's definitely fish things somewhere. There's a whale image somewhere, I know that much. It's butterflies, that's wine. It's a night sky. Ocean. It's just a full black chicken. Interesting. What? Full black chicken's pretty cool. Blue. You'll see the image I'm getting for this oceanographer's room. Glow? No. Glow. Like that. And then we do this here. Oh, that's a place. Black blood, black organs, and black everything. That's some, like, melanism in that dude. Well, I messed up over here. It's fine. I fixed it. I'm fixing it. Yeah, it's like when you get like the God, my fucking brain. Like the all black leopards and stuff, those are melanistic. Coral. Grass, seagrass. Hee. Hold on. Maybe I make it just normal glass. Don't fall out. I wish I could make it so it wasn't like the big lines weren't in it. You know what I mean?
For what?
For the glass.
Oh, yeah.
I think I preferred the panes.
I think that this homestead is done.
Desk. It's storming.
It's storming.
Chair. Need to look up chair.
Okay. Yeah, farmstead done.
Hell yeah. You wanna come see the silly little thing I made in the oceanographer's room underneath the thingy?
I would love to see that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Little
Charlie,
puffer
I love
fish.
that.
Look how silly they are.
I got his own little aquarium.
Yeah. He's studying the
That's cute.
fish. I'm so invested in Minecraft right now, not gonna lie. Hell yeah. Like, Minecraft or just Minecraft in general? Either way, hell yeah. That's cute. It matches. Stop putting anime boy on the wall. Oh, there's a big whale. Get the whale. Bring the whale back. In general, you're in a big server with your polycle and I've been decorating your house slowly. Hell yeah, I love that. Oh.
Woo.
Different regions of the world are more related to different old species. The Americas and Africa have the Europe and yeah, okay, words. It's cool to look at like evolution through the ages. Maybe I'll just not do that. Okay. I'll get him a globe because I feel like, you know, the ocean's on the globe. Maybe he'd like to look.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, that hurt. Ow. Looked weird.
I'm just throwing in some things that could be ideas for the other professors.
Much appreciated. A little map of our village.
Yeah.
That's so cute. I love that. There's been multiple species of humans. Homo sapiens just did it best. Yeah, I feel is that not common knowledge to people? Kind of thing. No, maybe I'm just big brain different.
Knowing that there's other species of humans.
That there was, and then we just came out on top.
Yeah, we killed them.
Killed them. Or they just died because of like they weren't good at what they surviving.
One of the two of those.
The second one happened pretty often. Oh my god, stop deleting the wall, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you guys see how long that fucking took me to delete that desk?
The desks suck to get rid of.
Like the fancy ones, and they don't place good. Okay. Long time no see. That word lol. You haven't heard lol? I use it all the time. I think I use lamau more nowadays, but I think lamau is just funny. Like, I'm not even laughing out loud. I'm not even laughing my ass off. I'm just going lamau. Lamau in itself is a laugh. It's me going ha ha ha. Oh, big stretch. Crack my back. Youch. Ugh. You interchange between lamau and lol because saying lamau feels uncomfy for you. I love that. You heard my bones pop? Yeah, that was my shoulder blade and spine, I think. Click click. Man, I'm dead is your pride. Hell yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. That's an empty bottle. I'll pick up the full one. Enderman, stop it. Sorry, he went whoop in my ear as I started drinking and it was weird.
Yeah.
It gave me a weird feeling. Thought it was in your game. No, it was my game, don't worry. So what happens when you play Minecraft while listening to Minecraft. It's I got a fucking issue of like I watch Overwatch streams and then I'm like, oh, I want to play Overwatch, and so I'll have the stream open and I'll also be playing Overwatch, which is bad when like you have similar team comps and you hear like a drunk rat pop his tire and you're like, oh, that's a stream, and you look over and you get exploded by a drunk rat ult. That's definitely not happened before.
Cut to, it wasn't bad.
It's like freeze frame. Welp. How did I end up here? Need a desk. Need a cute desk. And that one's bad. A bad desk that hates me. There is just the Valhelsia furniture desks. They're cute.
Let's see. Okay, so we are down to only 2 job blocks we haven't built stuff for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Charlie?
What?
The forestry person should be living out of the tree.
They should, like, in, like, do you think we hollow out the tree? It's hollowed, but, like, add a little door to it.
Either in the tree or just I build a little house next to it and they're like the carer for the
A
tree.
magic regenerating tree.
Which do you think?
I don't know.
The tree or
in the tree is cute, but like maybe a little hut that's like attached to the tree around the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like a tree house. This guy can have a big ass fucking...
He is allowed to have a big ass.
Big ass fucking...
Oh.
Did pufferfish kill itself? What just happened? Oh. Just heard aggressive flopping and then silence. Stool. Let's go with a green stool. It was like he's moving around. I have a pen. I got open book. I got cluttered books. Map and frame. Yeah. Why is it get called a freak even an option? That I call you a freak. I got this funny little thing of, as both a term of endearment and an insult is to call someone a freak. So people requested it be added because I just do that. Asteria, you're a freak. We love you, Asteria. You're a joy. You're a nice little freak. We love it.
A joy, delight, and a little freak.
A joy, delight, and a little freak / positive. It's like, a man acting creepy towards you in public. That's a freak. A weird little creature. Oh my god, it's a freak. Oh my god, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally get you.
It's a spectrum of freakness. Chaired. Okay. You're definitely a weird little creature. Yeah, / positive. / positive. A delight. What else would a map man have? Book. Small bookcase. Shelf. Can't spell. I'll spell it like shelf. Maybe like a little. Can I smell what you're cooking? What you're cooking with that? What am I cooking? Hi, Nostril. What am I cooking? Maybe different like plant samples. Why is there no option getting called you are a great and diligent employed neat? Because I don't think that's ever something I've said before now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't say I've heard you say that one.
No. Maybe I'll say it in the future. Like little sapling samples for this guy. Dog's playing poker. These pufferfish need to stop flopping. They're like, cause there's glass panes there instead of glass blocks, because the glass blocks just make it look real clunky. And so there's like a little section of air in the glass panes that they keep getting stuck in and going flip, 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 and then going back into the water.
Oh.
Give me like a landscape that I like painting. Charlie, do you really want to be confining your cousins to this guy's office? Yeah, I think this is a good place, you know. So then they can do with minimal light. Maybe I'll put glowstone in the roof. Ambient lighting and all. Let there be light. There we go. Totally authentic light. Need to put the roof in there. Wow. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I just realized.
We have been.
That's a while. We've been like brain. Hi, Gamerland Scorn. Hey, cool name. There's nothing more sad than calling an unemployed guy as employed. I mean, being called a freak isn't meant to be an insult, you know? Unless you're rude, then I'll say it as an insult, but you'll never know. But, you know. It is what it is. And I hope if you're here, you're not rude. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not employed, so I'm not gonna be saying shit about your employment status. Put the
The forestry guy has gotten the tiniest little shack for him to live in.
hell yeah. Shack it up, dude. Okay, this is the end. We said we're not gonna use like items from the end, right? There
I'm
isn't
okay with
really
putting it
much, but in the
I'm okay with putting it in there for that guy,
Okay.
since in particular, like, that is what he's studying.
How many
I'm cool with getting
quesadillas are too
items
many
we couldn't
quesadillas?
access yet for specifically that guy.
How many quesadillas are too many quesadillas? Like 8?
For one person,
Yeah.
3 or more,
Depends how big you're making them, you know?
I guess.
Yeah.
I imagine at least a small quesadilla like that. I guess 4 would be too many for those.
Noodle says, okay, good, I have 7. No, that's for real.
Goddamn.
How big are they? Like, what size are we talking? And by quesadilla, is it like folded kind of thing? Is it
Oh
like
yeah, I'm always imagining full circle.
like full circle, or is it
Before
like
counting a
you've like
slice.
halved, you've like folded it up and that's only 7, you know? Also, what's in them? Is it just cheese? Do you add in a bit extra? You know? Small, folded quesadilla.
Okay, that's different.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah, is it like the mini ones you get? The mini tortillas? And then that. Yeah, what? 7, that's perfectly fine. You could go even more. Cheese and tomato sauce. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Fancy.
Can't say I've ever seen a quesadilla with tomato sauce on it.
Frag has
Okay, the
limits.
hunter.
Frag's got strong limits. And does not fall
Yeah,
to.
I would usually only do one full one also.
Okay, but if we're talking about like the palm size tortillas,
Yeah, that's different.
yeah, it's different.
See, I would never make one of those because that's way inefficient. I make
But
them
like,
big
but
and
if
then
they're
I cut 'em.
cooked good, I'm gonna keep eating. It's my issue.
Yeah, no, but I have to make them usually.
You make big ones.
So I would only make one big one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking like big tortilla, fold it in half. Maybe 3. 3 would be like my hard limit of like, oh, I'm full now. I've seen some with pulled pork in them. That look like, I don't eat meat, but I imagine they'd be nice. I'll be honest, I eat a lot. 7 quesadillas is like minimum amount. Real, everybody's different. Waither, hello. Waither says, hi, most beautiful witches in the world.
Hello, Waither.
Bzzzt. Oh my goodness.
How's it going?
Noodle's messaging me. Noodle, send me pictures of your quesadillas. Oh my god, it's pictures of your quesadillas. Okay, right. That's like... Okay, those are normal sized, folded in half.
7 of them?
You know what, dude?
I won't judge.
My sweet boy?
You
Eat as many as you fucking want. You deserve it. You have homophobic children in your life. You have to teach homophobic classes of teenagers. You can eat as many as you want. Your roommate pronounces it like Godzilla? Like Quadzillas? Pronounce it Quadzillas?
Nope, I hate that. Don't let them do that. Stop them. By any means necessary. God, it's like I stopped watching Great British Baking Show after I watched the Mexican episode because it was just so rough.
Like, that's like a specific, like, some of us pronounce things correctly. Those are just like rich white people a lot of the time.
Yeah, it was the fact that the judges were
Yeah, it doesn't
stuff
surprise
really,
me.
like, pissed me off. It's like, dude, you're the one who's supposed to be the expert in this. Why are you saying Takeo?
Heiko.
Are
No,
you
ain't no way.
Taco.
Ha.
That's not. It's not an ah. It's not an ah sound that's supposed to be there.
Taco like Mako. Mako. I'm fucking.
Taco.
Words aren't real. Taco. Tesco.
Taco. It's an aw. It's an aw sound.
A-E-I-O-U. A-E-E-A-E-A-E-E-A-E. Anyway.
And I'm not upset for this one. It just brings me great disappointment. The person in that show that the avocado, they just fucking they peeled the avocado and it's like
that's not okay. Like I can understand people pronouncing things wrong if they've only really ever read them. My mum tries to be like, the majority of the time if someone's pronounced things wrong, it's probably because they've learnt the word through reading.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But quesadilla pronounced like Godzilla is crazy.
I don't have judgment for the contestants on that episode. I do have judgment for the judges.
For the people who are supposed to know what they're going on about.
Their purpose was to be sharing this culture. And if they are going through and being the judges in this show, sharing this culture, they better at least know how to pronounce everything.
Mm-hmm.
They better at least know how to pronounce taco and pico de gallo and not say. They said pique de gallo.
That awful.
What the fuck is pique de gallo?
Pico de gallo. No. That's
someone who doesn't like pico de gallo. I can at least fucking say it.
Okay, V, did they speak a bit posh? Did they sound posh British? Did they not? Well, that solves it. Because they probably say, "Oh, should we go get a book? Should we go cook? Should we have a look over there?"
Hey, Charlie, I can't understand.
I'm a real
of British accents.
It's like, did they sound like me, or did they sound like they grew up a bit privileged? Did they grow up with money? Yeah, they probably. I can assume Great British Bake Off.
Probably was.
They probably live in the very much a kind of well-off white British experience of their spicy experience has been a taco seasoning mix that they had on their white people taco night.
It's just disappointing, man.
Like, please know what you're on about if you're judging food.
You're trying to. You have said that your purpose here is to introduce a culture, so that more people know the culture, which is, that could be cool. If you know the culture, you can't teach people something you don't know. It doesn't work like that.
Noodle had a child the other day ask them how to spell something. So they were spelling it, and he went, "It's okay, you don't have to say it in Welsh." That's so funny. You could tell in a voice if a Brit grew up rich. It is. There's a big class divide with Brits, I think. Do you agree, Noodle? You can tell if someone grew up rich by the way they talk. Remember your old work? They called it Pecco de Gallo.
No.
Awful. Yeah, I was thinking of Keith's song White People Taco Night as I said that, I'm real.
White people taco night. Got shredded cheese from the grocery store.
Ground beef from the grocery
store.
Microwave?
Microwave.
You pronounce microwave like that, you're a bit weird. Full offense.
Yeah. There was I don't know which influencer said it like that, but some celebrity said microwave, and there was a Drag Race person who did the funniest impersonation where they were like, with my new scent microwave, and they were like referencing it, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah, fucking get him. Destroy
this is
him.
so good. Absolutely ruined.
That's the ceiling I got rid of. Nigella Lawson, yeah. I don't know. Like, I know that, like, mispronouncing things is bound to happen, especially if you've never heard it before or you're learning a new language. For me, it's so embarrassing. I should know everything as soon as I see it. I shouldn't make a mistake, and then I do, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do half a backflip. Shulker box. That's from the end.
It is.
Like, yeah, no, I'd call it microwave as like a joke. I think pronouncing things wrong is funny sometimes. You know, where you just like purposely pronounce things wrong as a bit.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'll do it with my brother. Like, cause his name's Michael and he's got like the A in there. Mikael. So we'll just pronounce it weird on purpose.
Michael, don't leave me here.
Michael. Me for real. Anyway. Where? W shelf? No, just normal shelf. Thank you for the self-care bundle. Let me hydrate. So from a TV show, I think it's just like some lady said it like that, and she grew up rich, so.
Microwave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big stretch. Wow. I'm getting old. I'll be 24 next year. I can start stretching. I say it as if I haven't had the body of an old lady for 10 years. It's like, why is nothing coming up when I type this in? It's because I'm typing shelved, not shelf.
That'll do it.
One lesson to plan for tomorrow and one lesson to plan for Friday and you're done. Hell yeah. Call someone the wrong name on purpose is your favourite thing to do. Or even call my sister Ambulance. That's silly. There's no age limit for when you're allowed to start stretching. Elder is a mindset. Lamau. Yeah, no, real. Yeah. I am old. At heart. And also my body is that of a old man. Like my granddad. He's more fit than I am. Genuinely. He's going on walks twice a day and I'm like, I can't get out of bed today, sorry. Just be like that sometimes. Wonder if I can go grow chorus if I can grow chorus fruit in the botany pots. Let's see. Is there a chorus fruit seed? I caught spill. That's grain, okay. Time to see. I cannot. Let's see what other plants we can grow.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you. We just started calling our dad random shit the other month and it devolved so bad that he got a birthday card that said, to pop pop chicken lung. Crazy. Sounds like some disease you get from vaping.
Does.
Grandmother's fitter than you, it's wild. Yeah, I just don't even know. My dad does this silly thing where I'll be like, oh, I'm in pain from my chronic illness and disability. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I'm in pain too. And I'm like, Dad, you're like 65. At this point in your life, a bit of pain's to be expected. You don't have to compare it like that. I'll be like, oh, I got toothache. I'll be like, yeah, well, I don't have any teeth. And it's like, okay, so tone it down. You don't gotta one-up me. Can't explain what or how it happened, it just did. Sometimes the bits carry themselves, you know? It sucks to be you, I don't have any teeth to ache, haha, yeah. It's funny, he's just like an old man that is silly sometimes. Okay, I'm not allowed to grow cute little chorus fruits.
Okay, with that, we actually have a space for every single kind of job block now.
That's so exciting. That means we can get thingy in next time, like villagers in next time.
Mango, I completely missed this bit about you talking about the DreamWorks movie about threesomes. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you talking about the what is it? That is not a movie about threesomes.
The fact that I just heard that.
Road to El Dorado is, I think, what Tan Mango is talking about.
Threesomes?
Yeah, because the main two and the girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
That's not what that movie's about. Oh my god.
Put that back on the wall. Don't know what our mother was thinking. She named you after a grocery shop. She named you after a grocery store. Yeah, your name's Asda. Your sister's Ambulan. There's no chance you won't call her ambulance. Honestly, yeah. She gave you the golden opportunity. Yeah, the little Enderman painting can go in there.
Oh, there's an Enderman painting that's so perfect.
Yeah, it's like purple and it's like an Enderman stealing a block.
That's awesome.
Decayed workbench. What? Where's the decay? Is that from the Nether?
Yeah, it's the Netherologist.
Is it the warped stuff that it's based off?
I think it's just any Nether stuff.
I got ideas of various kind.
Ooh, there's leather. There's a lava one.
Oh, deadly. I'm putting this here to be like, they're probably studying the plants from the Nether.
That's pretty cute. Oh, you hearing the dog?
Yeah, sorry. I just got hurt. They had the mushroom too. Crimson fungus. There you go. To be fair, she does give me golden opportunities to make some jokes, like joking about my family as the owner of the grocery store. I got a pretty similar thing with my last name, you know, Star, because solar system.
These are good. I like these, Charlie.
Thank you, Tiki. I did debate in this one putting down a like one of the end portal things.
Oh.
But I wasn't sure if that was like too much.
Sure.
Like it looks like they're studying the properties of it.
Yeah.
Let's look at the cluttered thing. I think once we decorated these, it's pretty much like almost all done.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Hello there. Hello.
Hello. Hello there. I've come to check out your fine university.
His freaking nose.
Yep. Yep. It's nice to meet you, Miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never met before.
Yeah, never met. I don't know you. I don't know you. That's my purse. What a thing. What a thing. What is a thing? If by any other word would smell as sweet.
Oh, you did the upstairs too. I
Yeah.
hadn't seen this yet. This looks lovely.
Thank you.
Very good lecture hall.
Thank you. I made it look like they were
Yeah.
doing a lecture on creepers.
Yeah.
And then this one is on the flowers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about names, do you know the kids game chanting Charlie Charlie are you here with a piece of paper and yes or no written on it? Yeah. Some weird divination shit. I don't mess around with that. I do mess around with divination, but not in that way. That's inviting shit in. I'm a witch. I know when not to mess around. I don't mess around with spirits and the like. No siree.
So we're basically, I think we've decorated the inside of all of the houses, and we have all the job blocks. So I think it's just literally the leaves on the tree, and that is all that we haven't done. I think that's it.
That's so exciting. Ah, thank you for the follow, Night Ulrich. Thank you. Ulrich. It's funny that I played the game and actually believed that shit in the past. I mean, you believe a lot of stuff as a kid.
Do we want to go ahead and put some villagers in this village?
We could. Get them that. Oh, we should probably like cut off some. We wanted to look around and make sure no villagers got stuck and stuff, but we can always fix that and like cut it off if it becomes an issue.
Yeah, if they get stuck.
We could put villagers in here. I'm gonna delete these.
Move all the stuff from them to somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely don't throw all of it away in my backpack somewhere in here.
Oh, here it is. Don't know if you want to place that down somewhere. Quick tip.
Oh, this isn't my backpack.
Is it not?
No, mine's green and has more stuff in it.
Well. Do you leave it back at the house?
Maybe.
I left mine back at the house. If you shift click X in the inventory, it fully deletes your inventory. You're so smart. But yeah, I might have accidentally deleted it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't because that was all blocks in there. Hold on. Let me go back to the house. I might delete it. Whoops. I remember the enchants you had.
Yeah, that's fine. We can get it refigured out. It's not a big deal.
Chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Full-on adults believe that.
It's true.
Like that's not just a kid thing.
No, that's because it's true. It's real information.
Real information. And strawberry milk, pink cows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, as a full-on adults believe that. Banana milk, yellow cows. Yeah. Like I just think the dairy industry is so big out here.
Are we just deleting these?
I
All the stuff
I was just gonna get rid of it because like, do we need
Yeah, we can do
20
that.
stacks of
Probably not.
lavender?
Probably not.
Those are those boots. Hazelnut milk, hazelnut cows. Yeah, exactly. There is some stuff like the fried rice and the nature's compass and stuff that... Was it shift? Look at that. You're so smart, Historia. I would have just done that like manually by hand.
Hysteria brings much specific niche information to us.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. It's appreciated.
This is an iron backpack though. Hmm.
Are you ready for villagers?
Nah, it's fine. That armor was fine. Ready for... I'm so ready for villagers. Still a chance that I grow an adult believes in two fairy and Santa. That's a possibility, yes. Take this off my back.
It's our shepherd.
Oh, the little sheep over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cute. With the little kitchen.
Shepherd and a farmer. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to each of the job blocks first and dropping one at each of these.
This is so cute.
Luke, our fisherman. Let's see.
Meow. We got librarian in here. Get your jobs. Get your jobs.
Oh. Where are you going? Alright, your pathing seems to have broken.
Come get your blueprint table. The door's open, dude. Come in here. He's not sure what he wants. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, there's an engineer.
Hell yeah. Okay. Are you gonna go get the library one? No? You gonna walk past it? Avery might just be a fool. Oh? Luke is in
What was
here.
the... What item gave the library one?
Is it the lectern?
Oh yeah, so there's not one in here.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's in the... duh, it's in the university. Can't wait for guard villagers to start spawning as well. Wonder if I can get a villager stuck in there. You want to sit down? Oh, I accidentally made him a library. Oh, there he is. He sat down. Carson, the librarian. Will you sit down in the seat? Stacy. I'm just putting some of them in the seats upstairs in the lecture hall.
Okay. Got a priest.
Come this way. Come back to your job block.
Did you get one for each of the university jobs yet?
Not yet.
Cartographer immediately sat down at his desk.
Oh, I love that. You should sit down at your desk. It's always cute and silly.
Why do you want to stand on it?
Oh my god, dude.
Go get locked in your chair.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Now go get locked in your chair.
No.
No.
Hmm.
Go get locked in your chair. Go get locked in. Dude, no.
Sit on your chair.
Sit on your chair.
It's purple. It matches you. Peer pressuring them to sit on the chair. No. Yeah, go in there. Over here. Ooh, what do I have? Look what I have. Ooh, stack of emeralds. Ooh. Come over here. Really disorienting to hear the rain in game. You have to take the rain. Yeah, sometimes the rain gets me. The boat was sitting.
Sat in the chair. Go get in your chair. Get in your fucking chair. Get in your fucking chair.
Hold on. Let me just like...
Charlie set up this nice desk for you.
There you go. So like they can't get out. What if I put a door here and then deleted these doors real quick? Would it path to that door? Oh. Get in your fucking chair. Okay. Woo!
Nice, nice.
Shit we have to do to get that done.
So, did you make a librarian up here?
I made one up there, and he sat down in the lecture seat, but then the librarian I put in here just ran down the road. He's here. He just didn't want to exist.
Some can roam around. That's fine.
Yeah.
They don't have to be locked into where their job is.
Chloe's on the tree.
The market.
The market, yeah. I might put some stools in to like make them sit there.
What's the minor job block?
It's the Fletchers.
No, but there's a minor.
Is there a minor?
Yeah.
Bro. Come over here.
The mining bench.
Wish I could pick you up. Oh, sorry, I smacked you. But to be fair, you were deserving it a little bit. Get out of here. You don't live in here. Felton, please. Yeah, it makes it far easier to make, like, if you can make him sit in chairs, for sure.
Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about them being able to jump out or not of their stand if we can just put them in a stool in their stand.
Did you do the smoker one?
No, not yet.
Oh. I'll get him and put him in his job block. Make him sit down. At least for the market, it makes sense to have them like sat in
their
there.
spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of the cauldron. What? Hold on. Ooh, look at his tasty bread. Okay, there we go. Aw, they look like they're shopping together. Yeah, this fisherman is...
No.
Go in there. You fucking get in. Look, ooh, bread. Ooh, ooh, delicious bread. Delicious bread.
I don't think I can fit this. I can't get out of the boat! It won't let me out!
I'm trying to hit him. Okay.
Holy shit.
He fell down. We might have to kill him.
We went through the floor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud.
Bad deal. Whoops. Well, you know.
Nothing to be seen here.
What must I do to make you watch the latest Skibbity Toilet video? I will not watch it. I'm not a 12-year-old. Now you get in there. Nice, okay.
Nice. Good.
Everyone's oh, this is so cute. Oh no!
No.
Oh no! Well. I'm just gonna light up around here. Death comes for us all. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the blocks that they could, like... How do you give yourself those invisible blocks? Wait, I can just run back to the house and do it. And just... Because I'm gonna do it in, like, the bit near the mines. Read your message, it has just all... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you shift while spawning them on chairs, you can spawn them right on the chair. Oh, that's true. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, but they might not be able to take a job.
Yeah, it's just in case you couldn't grab the job block, that would be an issue. It's okay. History's there, like, head in a hands going, no. Yeah, that should make it so, like, the zombies can't. Okay. Whew. So job blocks. To fully claim the site and change profession, the villager must approach within a 2-block radius of the job. Oh, so as long as the seat's within 2 blocks, it should be good. Okay. Thank you.
Cool.
Hopefully soon guards and iron golems will spawn too. Go around putting some of these down. Good God. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about them all. Put the lesbians up here.
Yes. They're in there.
Quentin. And Rhett.
Joel.
Joel. I don't think you'll be getting golem spawning because their golems require villagers to be working at their job blocks and have a bed linked to them, but then you need at least 20 beds, at least 10 villagers, but that's less important. Okay. Well, you got like a bunch of beds, but I don't know. Do they need to like touch the bed to link to them? Meow. Sleeping at once to link. That's one thing you're not too sure about. Oh, we have some free roaming. Meow. Oh, a cat spawned! Ah! A free roaming cat spawned. Oh my goodness.
Nice, nice, nice.
We could always spawn in our own iron golems.
It's true. I would not be against making some iron golems.
Especially back near the, I'll put some at the dock. I'll put... Oh, they only need, like, one. Oh, I love that they look like iron giants. Hired help. Cat spawning means that there are at least 3 claim beds, so you might have enough to have them spawn. Hmm. 5, not 3. Okay. Astoria. I'm a silly guy. I'm a silly little guy. I don't know how to spell.
Maybe
I don't know how to read.
maybe we should make it nighttime so that they go try to find beds.
Yeah. Okay. The silliest of geese. Spawning some extras. Because we've got like extra rooms and stuff with beds in that. Meow.
Yeah, more than we have jobs.
Yeah. There's one in there. Yeah, one in here. Grady. Hmm. It's just really the farmer that we need to build as well, right? Like the farmland. Because we got
No, we already have that.
we got that, but like adding in the big field for them to tend.
I have a little field.
Where is it? Oh yeah, back okay. Put some of these in there. No, you don't have to be sorry for spewing all the technical stuff, because we need it. In case you haven't noticed, we're mostly about the vibes of the place.
Yes. Guys, why aren't you going to bed? There's so many empty beds.
Well, the logger is in his bed. That one's
That's
stuck in his
good.
chair. Roxanne just doesn't know what she's doing. This guy's not even stuck on a block. He just didn't want to go to bed. Is it 'cause, like, you can't reach your bed? Let me remove the bedside table. Let me put someone in. You gonna go to bed? Go to bed, dude. pathfinding isn't the best, especially around modded blocks. Let's delete that. They're just silly guys. They're just silly guys. Meow. Meow. Oh, he's having pancakes with the cat.
That's very cute.
Oh, that's so silly. I really need to pee.
Go pee.
Thank
Go piss,
you.
girl.
PRB, guys.
PRB. I'm still chilling here. Hello, everyone. I love seeing the villagers walk around our town, even if they're completely incompetent in using the town. Where did all our guys that are from here go? Because we didn't get them locked into... We didn't lock them in. All the guys that had these job blocks have just disappeared. The stonemason, I know where he is. But the weaponsmith, the toolsmith... Just missing. Why are you guys doing... Hello? Why are you just staring at each other through the church door? What is wrong with you? I do have 2 chats to entertain. How are you doing, Asteria? How's it going? Oh, poor puppy. They're in their beds! Confirmed for sure at least 3 claimed beds. At least 4, because there's all those guys in their beds. Not the right guys in their beds, but you know, there's some guys in their beds. It's at least 5, because cats be spawning. Don't tell Charlie this, but actually I spawned those cats in. I didn't mention it because Charlie seemed so excited. And so I spawned the cats. They aren't naturally spawning. I did that. Charlie was just so excited, and so I didn't have the heart to tell Charlie that I did it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, we've did such a good job with this town. I'm really proud of us. To start with, we just wanted a place that was nearby to our home. Is that a baby turtle? Is that a baby terrapin? He's so tiny. Oh my god. He just wiggles. Oh.
Hello.
I gotta keep... Charlie, there's a baby terrapin.
There's a baby terrapin?
Yeah, down by the dock, by the fishermen.
Oh.
Look at him.
Oh. He's a little
Look
baby.
how he wiggles.
He wiggling. He be wiggling. Oh my goodness.
This was a modded survival world. And then we wanted a town. We were like, oh, there's no town near our home. And we started survival building this town, and it was taking too long.
We were doing really well, though. Like, I'd gathered a shit ton of concrete. We'd mapped out, like, the whole floor. We'd basically replaced all the, like, terraformed and replaced like the dock and the walls and the floor, and we mapped out the buildings. We got the spruce for it, we got the concrete, we'd done all that, and then we were like, you know what? Dream sequence. We don't want to do this by hand anymore. And I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Only need civilians and economy. It's got civilians now. We put them in there. Hi, Pip.
Someone took the fisherman on the dock. Someone took his job, and now he's just a guy.
No, he's just a guy.
Sitting at the stand, and the fisherman is somewhere else.
Who fucking unemployed it?
Someone stole the stonemason has gotten himself stuck in town hall, and someone took his bed.
Oh my goodness, havoc.
So I will say the other three, they're doing pretty good about staying in their houses in their bed.
Someone took the Fletcher's job too.
Oh my god.
Wait, okay, I think it was because he was too many blocks away from it. He was 3 blocks away. Hysteria, I didn't take your advice. Okay, yeah. So, let's see if that keeps him there. What's a man without his fishing rod is a very funny way to say that. I'm putting a villager at the
What?
the jam stall, even though it's not a job.
There's not a cauldron over here. Oh, there is.
With water in it. For the fish to be in.
Yeah, we gotta not have it be a cauldron there, though. Because otherwise he becomes a leather worker.
I put it far enough away.
Yeah.
I love my little lobster hatch. I think this is really funny.
It's super cute. I love everything you did with all these stands.
Fresh lobsters. That's so many jams. Yeah, they got berry business.
Look at them. They be making jams.
They do be making jams.
Oh, you're also stuck in... I'm so sorry. But can you go back in your stall?
No, I don't wanna. On a little flag on the top of there.
Okay, you could stay with your boyfriend, that's fine.
Aw, they look so lovingly at each other.
I do. He doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Damn.
He just wants to gaze lovingly at his boyfriend.
That's intense.
That's fine. You can do that. I don't care.
We did it.
We did it. We made a village.
Oh, he's going for a swim. Rhett's swimming.
Oh.
That's one of the lesbians. You've strayed far from your home. Hi, Pip. What you yelling about? Yeah. He's yelling. Oh, stinky booty boy. Hmm? What you being stinky about? Hmm? Pip's a freak. / negative and positive. No offense, dude, but you are a freak.
No offense, freak.
You're a little weirdo.
Well, with that, do we want to call stream here?
Honestly, yeah, it's a good place to end. We finally got people in. It's a house. It's a home. It's a village.
It's a village. Officially.
Officially.
Holy fuck, the farmer's on the roof.
Oh.
How'd we... Oh, that's how.
Alright, dude. Go fucking crazy, I guess. Go all crazy on the roof.
Sure, you're allowed to be on the roof. It's your house. I can't judge.
I can
I
judge.
don't own your life.
Weirdo. Fucking the villager eating with the cat is so funny. Perfect timing. You can get ready for bed. Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna head out for the night, but we will
Yeah.
be back soon. We will be back next Tuesday together.
Wait, next Tuesday is in
Unless
fact
that's
Christmas Eve.
I mean,
And
I'm down to stream
I'm
if those two
busy
have
Christmas
plans.
Eve. It should be like the week of Christmas. Usually, I'm quite busy because family comes over from the Netherlands. So it's
yeah,
like
that's fair.
if it was just like normal things, I would have. But because it's Christmas family that I don't get to see, Christmas family, you know, family I don't get to see that often, I will be busy seeing them. So.
And then I assume you're busy the next week because it's also
That's New Year's Eve. Yeah, we could do a New Year's Eve stream. You want?
I mean, I could go for. I can't do New Year's Eve like going into New Year, but we could do New Year's Eve like the day of.
Yeah. I plan to do some like a New Year's Eve stream anyway, so it'd be fun to like maybe hang out, do some silly games.
As like the intro into that stream before I head out to go hang out with family.
Sounds good.
Because hubby does work that day, so we can't go be with family during the day anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I might do starwitchment and then stop and have some food and then come back and be like, it's time to get crunk.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it'll be 2 weeks then until the next starwitchment.
Yeah. Good place to wrap up for the next few ones, though.
I will be streaming next Tuesday still, probably.
So check me out.
So if you want to hang out on Christmas and Christmas Eve with someone, I'll be around. But besides that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. We'll be back soon.
Yeah. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Okay. Good